Hello everyone. Sorry, I'm just making sure everything's okay with the stream and everything. You brought snacks. Well done, Liquid. Hey Patrick, how are you? We're doing randomized World Cup runs again like we did um last week. I figured I'd carry on and do that because it was quite successful last week. I got a good video from it and I also had a good stream as well. So yeah, so it's going to be fun, I hope. We'll wait about 10 minutes to really get going, sort of get more people in and stuff. So we can just sit and chat if you want. We can just sit and chat. Hey gaming, how you doing? Hey Wasabi 1982 the GOAT FIFA streamer. Thanks dude if you think that. We are playing some more 2010 World Cup today. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the random country. I'm looking forward to the random country generator because last week it gave me Turkmenistan and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Of course, Turkmenistan run was amazing, absolutely amazing. So many goals, so many wins, and good moments in it. The St. Vincent one not so brilliant, but it's okay. Hey, Wanifa TV, how are you doing? How are you doing, dude? I have also uh just to update members that I have added some new emojis for I've added some new emojis for members. So you've got the daddy emojis, I think two of them, and I've added a couple more, I think, that YouTube let me have. So yeah, pretty cool. Hey, Max Verstappen, you're that ribbon guy from Discord? Yeah, I know, dude. How you doing? Hey Sol, how are you doing? I'm good, thank you for asking. Can you believe Indonesia in the AFC under 23 semi-finals but beating Korea 11-10 on penalties? Wow. Hey EA Nasir, I'm glad you're doing good, Juanita. How far did you get with St. Vincent? Only the round of 16. I think I got eliminated by Turkmenistan, which was not Turkmenistan, sorry, Tajikistan. That's the one. Um, yeah, Everton 2, Liverpool nil. Yeah, I knew someone was gonna say it. It's heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking. However, at least it happened now. I didn't think Liverpool realistically were gonna win the league. However, um, you know, I am at the same time disappointed that it was Everton that ended Liverpool's run because they are our rivals and yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. It's football at the end of the day, and Liverpool truly did bottle it. However, I honestly don't think at the moment that City are going to drop points. I don't think City are actually going to drop points for the rest of the season. Um, so you know, I think City will pick up their fourth Premier League, and I think the Premier League is starting to turn into Farmers League because of that now. Hey Lahath, hey Toby, have you already drawn your first team for the day? Not right now. I will do it in a minute once we got a few more people in here. It was still amazing. Round of 16 with St. Vincent. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad in a randomized World Cup run. Who do you think will win the UCL, Europa League, and Conference League? Ooh, that's a tricky one. Um, ooh, so UCL, I'm gonna go with Real Madrid. Europa League, I'll go with Bayer Leverkusen, and Conference League, I'm gonna say Aston Villa. I think Aston Villa are really good. I think Aston Villa are good to go for the Conference League. Hey, Bang Pang, how are you doing? Hi, Seth, How are you? You gotta, you gotta go school soon. That's okay, dude. That's okay. Patrick says, I saw the Falcons drafting Michael Penix Jr., which is confusing for Kirk Cousins. Someone said this to me at work. They said, why would the Falcons draft another quarterback when, um, you know, uh, you've already got Kirk Cousins on a massive deal. And I was like, yeah, that does make sense, actually. It doesn't really make a lot of sense by the Falcons unless they want um, two really good quarterbacks, maybe. I don't know. I'm not really too sure what the Falcons are thinking, to be honest. Tobo got the exact same predictions as you. Yeah, that means we both know ball, dude. That means we both know ball. Hey Serbian, how you doing? Yeah, bottle job team. It's over, dude. It's over. But it's fine. It's fine. Can you do Canada qualification on 2010? Yeah, I will eventually, dude. I'm kind of like leaning toward more towards European teams now as we gradually get closer to the Euros. I know I'm doing Guatemala right now, but that was a really old request that some people had for me, so I've only just got round to doing it. Aston Villa could win the Conference League and play Champions League next season. I would um I would love to see Aston Villa pick up the Conference League. I think they are the strongest team there. I think under Unai Emery, Aston Villa are really good. You know, they beat Arsenal not too long ago, didn't they? So you think Arsenal are red hot right now. Aston Villa in the semi-finals against Olympiacos. Don't forget to remove the nations from last week. I didn't remove them. However, I will if they come up again. I will remove them. It's because the random generator thing. I haven't saved it, so yeah. I will do though. Thanks for letting me know, Lahav. Maybe Poland 2010. Um, yeah, I will do eventually. I've only just done a Euro 2008 run with Poland, so um, yeah, I'll give Poland a little bit of a rest for now. Hey Tobo, hey Bowser, how are you? Opinion on Arne Slot as the new Liverpool manager? I don't know, to be honest. I've never heard of this guy before. I've never heard of Arne Slot. I've never heard of him. So that just exposes me for my lack of ball knowledge in the Netherlands. But yeah, I think that I don't really know, to be honest. Like I was under the impression that we were gonna get Ruben Almiron, and then apparently there was some sort of smokescreen tactic or something that he was gonna join West Ham, and I was like, what? Like, why would he join West Ham? And then like Liverpool now are going for Arne Slot, and it's like, okay, I've never heard of this guy before, but apparently he's quite good at Feyenoord. Um, but I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. Um, Absolutely no idea. Yes, thank you, Serbian. Smash the like button. Boost it up. Hey, AD, how you doing as well? I just noticed you here. Um, so if Europa League is the losers league, it's the Conference League like the losers league. Yeah, essentially, essentially. You know, to be fair, if Liverpool were in the Conference League and if they won it, I still would celebrate. I still would. It's still a trophy, no matter if even if it's a small European trophy, I'll still take it, especially this season. FA Cup clash, Yeovil versus Liverpool. Who would you want to win the clash? I think it would be very good if Yeovil won it. If we're getting in that scenario, I think it'll be good for the local area. But yeah, I think Yeovil. I think your local club comes first in that scenario. Um, so yeah, we'll do the randomized wheel thing in a minute. I'll just give it a little bit more time. I I was so tired today coming home from work. Like work was so busy today. Super, super busy. Do I live in Yeovil? Pretty much, yes. Not in the heart of Yeovil. Not in the heart of Yeovil, Sayu, but I live on the outskirts of Yeovil, in the many villages around Yeovil. I don't want to say where because I don't want to give my location away. There might be some people that might want to find out where I live, but yeah, I live on the outskirts, right on the outskirts. It's hot in Crete. It's still not summer here in England. In England, sorry. Still not summer. It really sucks. Like it's still raining outside and stuff like that. It's yeah, it sucks, but I'm glad that you're having your summer over there. Can you actually believe next month on 22nd of May is the first anniversary of my third subscriber World Cup win, hoping for fourth soon? That's pretty good, Patrick. Just highlights as well how long we've been doing the subscriber World Cup as well. I think I've been doing that competition since like 2018, maybe 2019. So we've been going for about 5 years now, 5 years strong on the subscriber World Cup. So maybe I'll have to do yeah, maybe I'll have to do anniversary edition or something. Let's switch locations then if it's raining. Why, do you prefer the rain? I actually like cold weather, to be fair. I actually do. I think in the summer in the UK, sometimes it can get too hot and too humid, and then it gets a little bit unbearable. Liverpool 2024 is very bad because of the Atalanta 3-0 loss. Very, very bad. It was bad, but Atalanta deserved it. Um, but I mean, it's not a horrendous end to it. Well, it was because we lost against Everton and Man United in the FA Cup. However, um, we still got a trophy. Even if people banter us about the Carabao Cup, it's still a trophy. And you think Arsenal could finish the season with nothing this season? Absolutely nothing. Well, apart from a Community Shield, and they're like, they've been chasing the title, Champions League, and stuff like that. You know, so it puts it into perspective, doesn't it? Even Man City could technically finish with nothing this season if they lose the FA Cup final to Man United and bottle the league against Arsenal. Maybe it's all in their hands, to be honest. Tobo, how? Oh, sorry. Who do you have as the favorite for Euro 2024? I would say England and France. I said that last week, to be fair. Hi Triple R, how you doing? And hi Ryan Bromhead as well. If my team wasn't Notts County, my team would be Basford United. Nice. You gotta go super local, aren't you? If Yeovil didn't exist, well, I used to live in a village called Fivehead, which is just on the outskirts between Yeovil and Taunton. So I would have supported them, but that is like super hardcore local. I'm talking like right down at the very bottom of all the English pyramids. Like that's like a local village team. But that's where I used to live. I don't live there anymore. Hey, natural selection guy, how you doing? Unai Emery League, UEL? Yeah, pretty much. He is a master at that league. Man United beating Coventry City in penalties and thinking they can beat City is the funniest thing ever. Honestly, I would be very surprised if Man United don't get absolutely destroyed in that final. Coventry deserved to win that game. And because of the offside, that offside is like, it was criminal really how it was given because it was literally I know it was technically offside, but it was given because of like a fraction. And it's like, come on, like if there wasn't any VAR, that would have stood and Coventry would have won 4-3. But it is what it is, isn't it? I have an idea for a video. What if Romania qualifies for 2014 and replace Greece? I will do more what ifs in the future. I will. I've got a few saved on my laptop already. So yeah. I will put them out eventually. Liverpool to be relegated to the Championship. I mean, if we did, I'll take a Championship run in in with Liverpool. We probably win that league. Maybe, I don't know. Tobo, have you done an Albania 2010 one? Yes, I have. It's on the channel if you want to watch it. All right, I think I've been talking a little bit too much now, so I think it's time to do this random country generator. Let's have a look and see who we're going to get in a second. I hope that it gives us a decent nation today, and I hope that you guys can see it. I think last time on stream, I don't think you guys saw it that much, so I'm going to give it 5 seconds from when I spin it, and we'll find out our nation. So let me just get rid of these constant ads that keep coming up. All right, okay. Ready, set, go. All right. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll give it 5 seconds to spin. I hope it's spinning. I hope it's actually doing it. Um, can we see? We got Mali. We've got Mali. I don't know if you can see it. We got Mali. We got Mali, guys. Mali. So I'll remove that from the wheel and we'll come back to that later. I think this will be a good run, you know. Mali in the 2010 World Cup. Freddie Canute is going to be insane. Mali, everybody. Mali. Nice. And we need to add South. Obviously, it'll glitch if we don't use South Africa. So, boom. And then the rest of the teams can be random. There we go. All right, cool. Mali's actually a really good team. I think we can go really deep into this World Cup run with Mali. If we can get them going, you know, it's been a long time since I've done a run with Mali. Hopefully the game doesn't Mali function. Yeah, that's a good one, Liquid. I love that. Hey, Bright Hair Epic Plays, how you doing? I hope you're doing well on your Friday. Let's just skip all these big teams that are going in right now and hopefully have a good draw. Germany and Nigeria together. Yeah, a little bit memeable. At least it wasn't Germany and Niger. That would have been really bad. One day that's going to happen in my runs, I think. Germany and Niger being put together. Even more so if I'm playing as Germany or Niger. It's going to be problematic to say the least. What's worst version of San Marino play versus the 1960s Brazil national team? I reckon I reckon Brazil will wipe the floor with them easily. Maybe San Marino, you know, give them a goal. Give them a goal, you know. Argentina and Nigeria not together. Wait, that's illegal. I know. I don't know what the game's thinking. I don't know what the game's thinking. We're in Group C with Portugal and Denmark so far. So that's cool. That's a doable group. Latvia going to Group F. That's still good, Wasabi. That's still good. Hope you don't end up in a group of death. Currently, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. The summer time zone in Egypt just started yesterday. It means that it goes an hour on. So yesterday it became from 11 till 1. Oh, kind of like what we do in UK a little bit when we switch the clocks back and forth for England, for summer and winter. Kinda. We've got Lebanon in our group as well. So Portugal, Lebanon, Mali, and Denmark for this particular run. We did get Niger in this run. We actually did, but they didn't go into Group A with Germany. The game knows not to do that. But yeah, it went in with England, with Uruguay and Trinidad, and Indonesia going with France as well. So that's an interesting group. We do need to change one of the teams because we need South Africa in Group A to stop it from glitching. Well, hopefully stop it from glitching anyway. And South Africa need to be at the top. So I'm going to put it like that, you know, just to stop it from glitching. You know, I don't like doing it, but it has to be done in order to yeah, in order to stop it from glitching, hopefully. Yeah. So, wait, Nigeria code plus Germany code. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Yeah. So, we've got Denmark for our first game. Mali are ranked 47th on this game. And of course, we've got Freddie Canute and there's good players on this side. There's very good players. We've got Cater as well, obviously a very good player. I believe, didn't he used to play for Barcelona just for a tiny little bit? I can't remember if he was like a backup player or something like that. But yeah, Freddie Canute hopefully will bang in the goals in this one. We got Maega as well here, who is that the one who plays for Porto currently? Surely not. Well, I think he doesn't play for Porto anymore, but he used to. I don't know. I remember one of them used to be like that. Um, yeah, good side, very very good side. This Mali team. You know, it's a shame that Mali don't qualify for more tournaments. Yeah, Mali should have qualified in 2022. Exactly. That's what I mean, Serbian. They should have. You know, they had the chance in 2022, but they lost to who is it? Tunisia? Was it? Tunisia? They're a good side. They are a good side. Momo Sissoko, Liverpool legend. Exactly. Absolute king. Champions League winner as well. Am I right in saying that? I think he is. Yeah, he's Champions League winner. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun little run. It's gonna be a long run, I think, as well. I think. So if we get a long run, then we'll probably end up with like 2 nation runs or something like that. So what do you think about that 2030? There'll be 6 host countries. I don't know, man. I don't know how they're gonna do that, considering that some of the countries, like one of them's Spain, isn't it? And then there's like 3 or 4 South American um, countries, and then I think one of them's Morocco, isn't it? I think so. I don't really know how they're gonna do that. It's gonna be interesting, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what FIFA can do. I mean, it's their idea, so they have to execute it. Sissoko tackled. Yeah, I know. Mali should have qualified in 2022. I agree. They absolutely should have. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why. Like, like you say, it's a red card and stuff like that. Because yeah, it seemed a bit dodgy when I watched the highlights. But that's the thing. That is the thing. But Tunisia, you know, am I right in saying that they did okay in the 2022 World Cup, didn't they? They didn't get out the group, but they did all right. Yeah, true. 2026 will have 9 African teams. One of them will be Mali. Has to be, surely. Surely. 2030 World Cup should be held in Uruguay for the 100 years of the World Cup. That's what I thought it would have been. 100 years of the World Cup. Celebrate 100 years of the World Cup. Because 100 years of anything is no joke. It's no joke. You've got to celebrate it. But it feels like FIFA just botched it massively. Because, I don't know. It should have been just Uruguay. I mean, I'm sure Uruguay have the infrastructure. Surely. Even if they had to share it with like one other country. It could have been like Uruguay and Brazil and Argentina maybe. I don't know. Because those are the teams that are more associated with the World Cup, being Uruguay being one of the first nations to win it, and Brazil being the most successful, and then Argentina as well. Will we be even alive in 2030? I don't know, man. The way the world is going, probably not. Samaka was sold to Atalanta. Please don't. Oh, I wanted him to go onside and he just strayed just a tiny bit. Greece, Saudi Arabia and Egypt bid predicted games in my city. That's a good thing, Max. That's a very good thing. Should have been Uruguay and Argentina. Yeah, it should have been just the South American countries. There's no reason why Spain and Morocco should have had the deal. Spain have only won the World Cup once, and Morocco have only got a 4th place. So I don't know what they're doing in there. It should be celebrating 100 years of the World Cup. There we go. That's the first goal, and that's 1-0. Diarra scored. Hoped to survive to make it to 2030 to be honest. Also, what's up, Toba Loco? I'm good, North Star. How are you? We're doing Mali today because that was what the wheel gave us, and I think the wheel gave me a good nation, very good nation. The first World Cup final was Uruguay versus Argentina. It should have been them as the hosts. Exactly, it would have been a nice throwback, wouldn't it? You know, Uruguay and Argentina. So, yeah, that would have been nice. What's my favourite film? Oh, I just passed it on the field because I was looking at chat. What's my favourite film? Never had the chance to ask this. Ooh, that's a tough one. Because my favourite films change from time to time. I like the... Can I go with a film series or a trilogy? I like the Indiana Jones trilogy. I like the original Indiana Jones ones. I like the original Star Wars as well. You know, the ones from the 80s and stuff like that. The 70s and 80s. Yeah, those are probably my all-time favourites. And then I do have like random films that I really love as well. Like animated ones. I like Surf's Up. I love that film. Animated ones. Just trying to think of other ones now. I really love those. Oh, that was close. I really love the random action films that Liam Neeson does. You know, the films that are kind of like Taken, but they're not. You know, those B movies and that. Like, I can't remember. There's like one on an ice road, which I think I explained on a stream before. Also, there's another one kind of like that, but like set in like he's like looking after this kid or whatever, and he's running away from like the cartel or whatever. He's like looking after this kid, and then there's one where he's on a train and he has to solve who's got the bomb on the train or something like that. I love those types of movies. Just love those types of movies, you know, just action films, you know, especially with Liam Neeson as well. He's just like, you know, he's such a good actor, in my opinion. Liam Neeson and Ted 2. If Dortmund win the UCL, I'll go bold. They're literally trash in the league this season. I'll hold you to that. I'll hold you to that. I don't know how you're going to show it, but yeah. Who do you think will win Eurovision this year? I'm a big Eurovision fan. I don't know, dude. I actually don't know. I haven't followed it for so long. But it definitely won't be the United Kingdom because everybody votes against us. No matter how good our entry is, like, people just don't vote for us. Because it is, at the end of the day, it's all political, isn't it, really? It is. Like, it is all political. It's like, oh, this country's doing this. Let's vote against them. It's like, okay. Well, you're not clearly voting for the singing, are you? You're just voting because you dislike that country or you like that country. They should have done a Liam Neeson and Chuck Norris movie. That I would love to see. That I would love to see. Got an injured player for Denmark. I'm sorry I haven't really concentrated on this run yet, but I feel like we're just in control. I'm not even looking at the screen half the time, and I'm just like, yeah, you know, do whatever I want. Freddie Canute, oh, that was unlucky. Hey, Arthur G, how are you doing? UK got second in 2022? See, that's what I mean. I haven't watched it in so long, but that's crazy that UK got second. Because, you know, historically in that competition, that Eurovision, we haven't really come close that many times, have we? That's crazy to me that we came second. UK must have done something really good in 2022. I don't know what we did in 2022, but all right. The 2010 Mali kit looks like the Ethiopian kit. Oh, that was close. I love Mali's current kit that they got now. When their under-17s played in Indonesia for the under-17s FIFA World Cup, they have this like white kit and it looks so nice. I was really thinking about buying it, but then, I just thought, nah, like, I probably wouldn't look good in it. Oh, good save. I thought they were going to sweat it, to be fair. Luckily, they didn't. Getting shrugged off the ball. Denmark want to try and get back in this. Just editing a match of Cape Verde Islands versus Guinea in Sensible Soccer. Guinea-Bissau, sorry. Nice, dude. Doing a bit of editing. I do love editing. For me, it's quite like therapeutic editing. I love just making stuff. Even if it's like the most basic of videos, I just love doing it. Sam Ryder with his song Spaceman. Oh yeah, I've heard of Sam Ryder. I have heard of Sam Ryder, yeah. Me waiting for the Mallorca shirt. We haven't done the Mallorca career mode thing for quite a while. I think I'm done with that now. I want to focus on my Yeovil one. I don't think my Mallorca one really did that well. But yeah. They're so expensive, those shirts. I'd rather just like buy a Yeovil shirt because obviously they won the league, so I'm kind of want to buy a Yeovil shirt now. That sounds very glory hunter of me, but my last Yeovil shirt that I got, it doesn't fit me anymore, so I need a new one. And what better time to buy one than now, since we're champions of the National League South? So, I'll take that. I'll go full glory hunter mode. I wish I could see a Luton Town in the UCL. that would be weird, to say the least. What's your opinion on Russia being banned but not Israel in European competitions? It's a bit hypocritical from UEFA, really, isn't it? It is a tiny bit. But then again, that's UEFA for you and FIFA. Honestly, I think even though Russia are doing what they're doing right now, I think Russia should still be allowed to play football. I know that might be a little bit of a hot take, but think about it. Like, you have the chance to, like, without... Oh, that was a good save. You have the chance to beat Russia without using methods of violence. You can just beat them on a football field, I know when it comes to, playing against Ukraine, you can't really do that, but yeah, it's that might be a hot take, but I think like you can literally stick it to Russia in other ways by beating them on a football field, Imagine if they like qualify for the Euros and then for example, England beat them like 5-0. That would be a massive middle finger to them in a different way, if you know what I mean. No, National League South, dude. National League South, Yeovil won. Not, they get promoted to National League. So they got one more league to go until they go to League 2. So still got another step yet, but I'm hoping that Yeovil can do it. It depends what happens next season. I think they still play friendly games as a national team. They do, to be fair, they do. But I mean like in actual competitions and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, they still play friendly matches, but it's like... Oh, when will this game end? There we go. Yeah, but they're playing against... They're playing against... their best mates, aren't they? They're playing against like Iran, Serbia, stuff like that, So, it's not really like proper friendly matches. They're just playing, thingy. That's the thing, Liquid. The football players didn't do anything wrong. They are just representing the national team. I bet you if you asked most of those players on that team, they would literally disagree with what's going on right now in the world. They would, because they're human beings, right? I mean, if you're a human being, you would just disagree with every single war that's going on right now. To be fair, sports were created as an alternative to war. I don't know why countries just can't settle it on the pitch or basketball court or on the ice. The thing is, though, it's human nature always boils over all the time. Like, if you've got two different ideologies going against each other, it will always boil over. Always. Because that's human nature, sadly. But, um, yeah. But like someone said there, it's not really that simple. But, you know, it's a sad world, isn't it? It's a sad world. But, um, yeah. Have you ever traveled to Iran? Do you know Iran? No, I don't want to go to Iran. I've heard it's good. I've heard like I watched this cooking show on YouTube, and this dude went to Iran and tried all the Iranian delicacies, and uh he said it was good, like the food and stuff, and the culture's pretty decent. But me personally, I just don't have any desire to travel to Iran, and you know that's because I've done most of my traveling now. All I want to do is just go back to the Philippines and just go back and forth there, sort of thing. Copa America Israel next year? Why do Copa America just invite random teams from like different confederations just to play? It's really weird. Very, very weird. Let's go. Mali versus Portugal. Against Ronaldo's 2010 Portugal. See if we can do anything here. Slow start to the stream with the 1-0, but that's okay. It's still 3 points. And, well, I'm hoping Mali can get more into their goal-scoring groove. There we go. Canute straight away. That's 1-0. Freddie Canute. Nice one. I love Freddie Canute on this game. He is such a beast when you get him going. When I was playing the 2006 World Cup PSP game in a run with St. Vincent and the Grenadines qualifiers, a match, I saw the flag of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Yeah, you will, dude, if you're playing as them. I kind of thought there was no flags in match on PSP. Oh, you mean in the crowd? Yeah. Sometimes I get that with the Euro game as well. When I'm playing the Euro game, sometimes like the crowd will have no flags in it, and then other times they will. It's really weird. I think it depends on what nation you're playing as, maybe, or what stadium you're playing in. But yeah, no, I do love that sort of stuff. Makes the game feel a little bit more real. You mean Freddie Canute? I think it's pronounced Canute, right? That's what it says. There's a U in there, so that's what I'm going with. Unless I'm pronouncing it wrong. I don't know. I thought it was Canute. I always thought it was Canute. Oh, Portugal, really? How are you getting away with that? Portugal legend could have played for Mozambique. Eusebio, sorry, could have played for Mozambique. Yeah, I know, dude. It's a shame, really, that he couldn't play for... Well, he would have... I don't know if he would have ever been as good if he was for Mozambique. I don't know. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Do you think Yeovil would do well in the Prem in the future? I doubt they'll get to the Prem unless we get massive backing. I reckon League Two is definitely an objective that Yeovil want to achieve. I think they want to get back into the Football League because we are spending a lot of money recently. So, yeah, I mean, like when I say a lot of money, I mean more than the league average for the National League South and the National League. And we'll probably spend again next season. We'll probably spend a hell of a lot of money just to get back into League Two. It just depends if we're successful in doing that. Oh, what a strike! And that is 2-0. Keita with the goal. And that was a nice little bit of finesse shot, wasn't it? I'm a ref. Why are they getting away with that tackle? You should have called for it, dude. You should have called for it. Seedorf could have been in Suriname. Yeah, same with Van Dijk, dude. Van Dijk could have been Suriname. Imagine the squad Suriname could have had. Imagine. I mean, of course, like, you know, you can make the argument they would have never developed as well, maybe at Suriname. But still, like, you think they're still playing in Europe. So, those players. So, you know, maybe Van Dijk for Suriname. Who says no, right? Probably Van Dijk. He probably wants to play for the Netherlands way more than Suriname. It's like a lot of English players can actually play for Jamaica, and Jamaica would have an unreal squad if some of those English players actually played for Jamaica, like Raheem Sterling, you know, players like that. What happened there? That was weird. 2-0 up against Portugal, almost at the first half period, the end of the first half. Mali looked pretty good, looked pretty dominant so far. My prediction for Euro 2024 semis are Portugal, Spain, Croatia and Germany. I'd love to see Croatia go to another semi-final again. I'd love that. They surprised me in 2022. I thought Croatia after 2018 were going to be like a one and done sort of thing. But no, they came straight back and won the third place playoff. Fair play to them. It's a great ball. What a save by the Portuguese keeper. Hullet, Seedorf and Rijkaard. Yeah, man. I mean, imagine. Just imagine. So basically, Suriname are like basically the best producers of talent ever. You predicted the final will be Germany versus England? That would be a really, really cool final. I'm happy because Modric won something with Croatia. Yeah, Modric deserves it, man. He's a great player. Yeah, I noticed that, Arthur. I noticed that, dude. I noticed that when I did my Suriname run. What's the population of England? I think it's 40 million, right? Or am I saying wrong? I'm not sure, dude. I'm not sure. How many Greek football clubs do I know? Right, so Olympiakos, Panathinaikos, OFC Crete? Is that a Greek team? OFC Crete? Oh my god, there's another one. There's another one that's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember what they're called. I don't know. That's the only three I actually heard of. Why am I so bad with my Greek football teams? Yeah, sorry, dude. That. Oh yeah, PAOK. That's the one. That's the one. Someone put it in chat. Yeah. I think Germany will go on a very deep run. Germany might have a redemption. You never know. They might have like some kind of like redemption at the Euros from that terrible World Cup that they had. And the 2018 World Cup as well. Like, that was really bad. So maybe they want to go on like some sort of redemption. Euro 2020 wasn't that bad when Germany were there. They just got beaten by England, weren't they? Oh, sorry, OFI Crete. That's the one. Yeah, OFI Crete. Sorry, dude. My bad. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Sean. Just ignore him, dude. Just ignore him. It's okay. People who want to be like that usually are insecure about themselves and not you. So just yeah, just don't pay any attention to it. If you react to that sort of stuff, then that's what they want. That's what they want. They want a bite out of you. They want like you to nibble, sort of thing. So if you don't react, then you know, of course they're not going to get what they want. So yeah. So just saying for someone from someone that actually did get bullied at school, believe it or not, as well. I actually did. So you know, when you don't react to it, that's when it stops. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. You just don't react to it. Don't give them anything, and it stops. It does stop. That might not be a good pass. Oh, look at this play from Mali. Oh, that was a hell of a tackle. Okay. Hey, Papaya, how are you doing? Sorry, I didn't see you in the stream. You're using the new daddy emoji. I made that one especially for members. If you want to be a member, you can get the milk emoji, the daddy milk emoji, and that one. YouTube won't let me make any more emojis until I have like 20 members now or something like that. So if you want to, it's entirely voluntary. You don't have to. It's just another way to support me if you want to. You know, I'm not desperate for memberships, but if you want to, then that's cool. That's cool. But yeah, I love the emojis that I've got on my channel. They're pretty cool. Georgia didn't deserve to qualify. They beat us in penalties and shining lasers on our players. Georgia took a leaf from Senegal's book. Where are we in the World Cup? We are in the group stage, sorry. Yeah, that's true, Liquid, as well. If it does get too much, then just get a teacher to sort out. I often find though when people are doing it, I just ignore people and stuff. That's what I used to do at school, and it did stop. So, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Max. Maybe just busy, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe something happened to the phone, maybe. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Hope it's okay though. I hope that the stream can take away everybody's worries, you know. I didn't have a great day at work today. It was super busy and, you know, people were really irritating, but it's okay, you know, I'm home now, I'm playing my favorite games, so it's all good. Mali have been so good in this game. We've stopped Portugal so many times here. So many times. Like, they haven't had an awful lot. It's crossed in. And, oh, okay, well, that's gone straight in. And that is Liedson with the goal. 82nd minute, Portugal get one back. The World Cup will be 200 teams. It's really fun. That will be the longest World Cup ever. But, I mean, technically the World Cup is 200 teams because the qualification process is still part of the World Cup. You know, the qualification process is still part of it, so technically it is. It's just obviously you don't get to see all 200 teams at the main stage. I always wanted that reminds me, Max. I actually, when I was at school, I really wanted to be a counselor. You know, like not a relationship counselor, but just like a general counselor sort of thing. that's what I wanted to do when I was older, but a lot of people told me not to do it when I was young because you need more life experience. Because people tell you their problems all the time, and apparently it makes you feel depressed as a result of that, and then you have to go counseling as well. I didn't know that about counselors, that counselors have to go to counseling to get rid of other people's problems because obviously people are um, talking about their problems to you all day. And yeah, it was quite interesting. Like when I got told that, so I think that put me off. Um, but I can do it in the stream. That's okay. What do you think of Chile? Oh, as a nation, I like Chile. I've always liked Chile as a South American nation. They've got one of my favorite goalkeepers of all time, Claudio Bravo. I don't know why I love Claudio Bravo. The man's just a legend to me. Um, yeah. Um, so yeah, I love Chile. I think they need to come back to the World Cup. They need it. They need to come back because they haven't been to the World Cup for ages. If Palestine win the next World Cup qualifier game, they'll make history qualifying for the third round. Hey, nice one. They're pretty decent, aren't they? Palestine as a football team, they're pretty decent. I saw that they beat someone like 5-0, like a month ago or something like that. I was like, wow, that's actually pretty decent. If you're a psychologist and see a teenage girl with eyeliner and blue hair, you're coming in, you're rich. I do agree. I do agree. You're gonna get a lot of sessions out of that. Almost drew to Australia as well. Yeah, not bad, man. Not bad. Mali already through. We got Lebanon to play next, but I like to check out the group stages very quickly. So let's start with Group A. Germany are through, and South Africa went through as well. Nigeria and Rwanda go home. Not a great campaign from Nigeria, but that's fine. Anybody could have gone through, really, apart from Rwanda, sorry, who um, didn't do that well. In Group B, Holland and the Czech Republic go through. Kenya, not bad of a campaign, but they finish outside the top two. Japan with only 1 point. That's not great from Japan. Um, Obviously, our group, Mali is already through. Um, Portugal and Denmark will be fighting for that second place spot. Technically, we still could get eliminated if actually no, we can't. That's a stupid thing. Sorry. No, I thought the goal difference and everything, but then I realized Portugal and Denmark are playing each other. So yeah. Yeah. Uh I mean, I think probably Portugal will still go through. I think they'll beat Denmark on um uh the last day sort of thing. Group D, Sweden, Cameroon, Russia, and Iraq. That group is all to play for at the moment. Not too many goals in those matches either. So, yeah, last day is going to be quite interesting for that group. Group E, Argentina and Ghana are leading the charge with Ivory Coast just behind them. North Korea with 0 points. Papaya gifted 20 memberships this time. Wow. Unbelievable. 20 memberships. Thank you so much, Papaya. That's insane, man. You did that last stream with 10. And I think Papaya's gonna have to get a statue outside my house for bringing in all these members. Absolutely insane. I'm gonna have to create more emojis now. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. You are a king, an absolute king. You didn't have to do that, but honestly, thank you so much. Enjoy your free memberships, guys. What a king. Group F, Spain and Benin are currently leading the charge at the moment. USA and Latvia kind of off the pace. Bit surprising how United States only have 1 point. In Group G, we have a little bit of a weird situation with England and Niger in the top two places. Trinidad just behind them. and Uruguay with 0 points. How has that happened? Uruguay, 0 points. That's crazy. And in Group H, it's France and Costa Rica, with Egypt with 1 point, Indonesia with 0. But yeah, thank you so much, Papaya. That's insane. That is actually insane. Anything like that, even if it's just liking the stream and watching the stream and stuff, but anything like that really helps me. You know, Thank you so much, man. I'm like, wow. I'm like, wow. When I saw that come up, I was like, oh my God. Thank you so much. So we're gonna play our last match against Lebanon. We don't need to win it, but I'd like to. Uruguay just know the glitch will happen, so they're losing on purpose. Well, exactly. It's a big galaxy brain play from Uruguay. Very much. But I can't believe that, Papaya. That's insane. 20 memberships? That's actually crazy. It's pronounced Nizer. I don't I kind of know it is, but one slip of the tongue and my career will be over. Just saying. Just saying. I don't say that word, but one slip of the tongue and that'll be over for me. And Nizer, if I'm saying it really fast, yeah. Damn that country, man, honestly. Every time I play as them or whatever, I'm so worried that I'm gonna slip up and accidentally say it. It's yeah. That's why I say Niger. That's why I say Niger. And of course, Niger is the English way of saying it. But I know it's pronounced Nizer. I know it is. Bottle of water? A bottle of water? What word? You know, you know it, man. I hate YouTube gifts to people who have never been on stream. It should go to people who are here most of the time. I agree, Papaya. I think you should be able to choose who you want to gift to, rather than it being random. I don't know. I don't know how to, like, sort of aggregate it, sort of thing. If you know what I mean. I don't know how to. I know in the chat, or one of my friends sent me a message. I know in the chat that I can set it to subscriber only mode. I know I can do that, but then I miss out on the other interactions from people that might want to join the channel. So that kind of shoots myself in the foot. Really, Serbian, I didn't realize that. I don't know if I can. I'm not sure if I can gift memberships or not. Like, as in, like, free memberships or whatever. I'm not sure if I'm able to do that as a YouTuber. Unless I actually paid for it, I guess. Oh, good save by the Lebanese keeper there. 26,000 seater stadium in your city? That's cool, dude. Like I said, over here, like, Yeovil's stadium is a capacity about 9,000, I think. I think it's like 9,000. Oh, that was close. And in the National League, I think most of the time, I think the highest attendance we got in the National League was like 4,000, maybe 5,000 or something. Oh, thank you so much, Patrick. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the dollar. Thank you so much, Patrick. You are a legend. You are a legend of the channel. Just like Papaya as well. And everybody else. Absolute king. Patrick the King donated $1. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Very, 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 very good stream. Very good stream so far. I mean, it's got like 200 views already, and I've only been streaming for an hour. Usually it takes like 3 hours to get those kind of numbers. So, insane day. Insane day. Hey, Raphael, how are you doing? Nice to see you again. Really? That's cool. That's cool, Papaya. I didn't realize that. Maybe I can do that as like, I don't know, a prize or something, maybe. Maybe for like the Subscriber World Cup, if you win it, I'll gift you like a free membership. Maybe that would be cool. Oh, Lebanon almost conceded there. Good block. If Ryan Reynolds FC can be promoted to EFL League One, Yeovil can make it that far. I think Yeovil are backed by like a decent like chairman who has money, but I don't think he has as much as Ryan Reynolds. Definitely not. But yeah. Goalkeeper's stuck. Oh yes! The goalkeeper was stuck on the post, and Maega scores to make it 1-0. Nice goal there. Really nice goal. Paderborn Stadium has a capacity of 15,000. We average like 12,000, 13,000 people a game. Nice. That's really cool, dude. Look at the goalkeeper. He's like stuck in the net. And, well, I mean, I think it was a shot. He glitched through the net and he was just like, I don't know what he was doing. But we almost missed that chance. It was a 1-0 there. Good strike. And, yeah, we're leading 1-0, like I said. You bought a retro Argentina shirt with Messi's name on the back? That's cool, dude. I want to buy, as well as a Yeovil shirt, I want to get like a random international football shirt. Because I do like buying international football shirts. But I just don't know which one I want to buy. I can't wait for Deadpool 3. That's going to be good, dude. That's going to be good. I'll be watching that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a good day so far. And then we're only an hour in. We're only an hour in. When we're in the Bundesliga, we're always sold out. Bundesliga is such a good league for fans and stuff. I saw a post the other day, and like West Ham fans were making fun of Leverkusen fans because they were doing like a synchronized chant or whatever, and West Ham fans were like, oh, like, can you believe this? Like, this is awful. It's like, what do you mean? It's atmosphere, West Ham. Something that West Ham clearly lack. They were like shredding they were like, you know, making fun of these Leverkusen fans in the away end, but it looked like they're having a good time. Like, you know, I love those sort of atmospheres. I don't know why they were making fun of them, to be fair. Unpopular opinion, but Wrexham are overrated. They are, in terms of like, people keep saying they're a fairy tale, but it's like they're not a fairy tale. They just have money. They literally have money. And when you have money, you can do anything. You can literally do anything. Yeah, probably, Raphael, probably. You'll be at the game against Hamburg. That's cool. I bet that'll be a fun game to be at. That was a really bad sweat. What a save by the Lebanese keeper. How he kept that one out. I mean, spectacular save. Where's West Ham's EPL Championship? Exactly. Although West Ham do have more European trophies than Arsenal. That is a fact. But the Conference League isn't really something to be celebrated that much. But West Ham fans will say it, so, you know, you got to let them have their day. But at the same time, it's like, you know, if they're making fun of Leverkusen fans, it's just like, really? Leverkusen have literally just won the league, and they're on for a treble right now. Todd Bowley is on the level of Yeovil. He probably is, to be fair, because, well, Todd Bowley is ruining Chelsea. That's for sure. I mean, Yeovil aren't getting ruined anytime soon. But Chelsea are being ruined by Todd Bowley. He actually is. Hayden Nuttall plays. How you doing? I don't know what's really happened to Chelsea, man. Like, they used to be so decent, and now they're just like... They're just mid-table trash now, aren't they? It's weird. It's really weird. And yet, like, they still have... They have all this money and stuff like that, and yet they still are like 10th in the league. It's really weird. Hey Serge, how you doing? That's cool, Max. It's always good to sell out games like that. It's always good to sell out your home ground, isn't it? I love it when Yeovil is sold out. I think the last time I saw Yeovil being sold out was when we played Man United in the FA Cup. But that was all just Man United fans like trying to get a chance to watch Man United. But it was still sold out though. Like you couldn't get a ticket. Like I was lucky to get a ticket, but some of my mates didn't get a ticket. That was a great tackle, by the way. That could have easily been a goal for Lebanon. Bagger Yoko crossed in. No, not quite. Should have probably had 2 goals in this game. Goalkeeper has kept us out so far. Oh my goodness, Freddie Canute. What a goal that was. And that's 2-0. That is 2-0. It would have been so good if it was the final was Manchester City versus Coventry. It would have been cool, but I have a really bad feeling that Coventry would have got smashed by City in that final. That's cool. Thank you, Nuffles, for sharing the stream. Rip off Bakayoko. Yeah. Bakayoko in 2018 was insane. And then he just like fell off, didn't he? Like he was actually pretty good and then he just randomly disappeared. I think he went to AC Milan, didn't he? And then after that, we just never heard from him ever again. Weird, right? Really weird. Cole Palmer FC, yeah. Cole Palmer FC, penalty FC. Chelsea literally like Chelsea and Cole Palmer and penalties go together side by side. Everyone letting Marley win so the glitch strikes him. If we get glitched, then what I'll do is I'll reload the save and then I'll just like, I don't know. I'll intentionally lose against Lebanon just so the glitch won't happen. It shouldn't do because South Africa are in our group. So it shouldn't be that much of a problem. But it has happened before, even with South Africa in the group. So I think it's just if the game wants it or not. I don't know how he wasn't properly saving that. That's cool. Wimbledon have a Lebanese player. Yeah, Sean, it was pretty lucky, wasn't it? I mean, Coventry, fair play to him. Fair play. I mean, one of the goals was really lucky. Like the deflection that went straight in. That was incredibly lucky. But other than that, what a fight back. What a fight back. Cole, more like Goal Palmer. Yeah, Goal Palmer. People call him Cold Palmer for a reason. I don't really know why. I don't really think Cole Palmer is cold, to be honest. Unless they call him that because he takes the penalties and he always scores the penalties. I don't know, but yeah. I think he's like top goal scorer in the EPL right now, isn't he? He's above Haaland, I think. That's 3-0. Canute again. Real Madrid have a Puerto Rico player, so happy. Yeah, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. That would be good for Puerto Rico as well. Hey Cassian, how you doing? I hope you're well. Who's your top artist on Spotify? Ooh, I don't know actually. I listen to so many random tracks that I actually don't know. Let me have a look quickly. My top artist on Spotify. Where's Spotify? There it is. I don't really listen to Spotify that much, to be honest, unless I'm out and about. Let me have a look. I don't really know where you find it or whatever. My playlist is literally just like, you know, anybody pretty much, but I actually don't know where to find it. It's not actually saying. Is that like in hang on. Maybe it's in the analytics bit or something. Listening history, there we go. No, it's not coming up. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know. It's not actually telling me, so I can't tell you, I'm afraid. But I listen to many genres of music, from 80s music, 90s music, and then, you know, some today music as well, some of it, if I like it. But, um, yeah, I'm more into, like, 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, and 2010 music's okay as well, early 2010s, you know, stuff like that. You know, I listen to whatever as long as it's good. Ralph Ragnick will probably be manager of Bayern next season. Ralph Ragnick going from being a laughingstock at Man United to the Austria team, you know, building them up to be a really good team, and then potentially being, you know, at Bayern Munich next season. That's a comeback story and a half, that is. Loco is a Taylor Swift fan. Oh no, cringe. I actually don't listen to Taylor Swift, but I don't hate her music. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not a hater sort of thing, but I just don't listen to the music. I'm not, I don't know why. It's just not really my thing, but I don't hate it. You know, I don't hate it. This could be 4. That was weird. Okay. You're gonna be. You think that Cole Palmer's gonna be a one-season wonder? Who knows, dude? Who knows? I think that Chelsea have got a good striker in Cole Palmer. You know, it's a good, you know, good player to have on your team to rebuild again. But like, how many times can Chelsea actually rebuild? Like, how many times can they actually drop 600 million and then finish 10th? How many times can they actually do that before enough is enough? You know, like they've done it twice this, you know, under Todd Bowley. They drop like so much cash and then they finish 10th. It just doesn't really make any sense. Moment of truth, does the glitch happen or not? We'll see in a minute, dude. We'll see in a minute. I bet Loco listens to Stormzy. I do like some of his songs, but not all of them. But I do like some. I do like Stormzy, you know. I do like some of his music. You can't judge a manager just how good they did at United. That is true. And Ralph Ragnick wasn't really supposed to be their manager, really. To be honest, was he? He was like, you know, before he got appointed, he was just like supposed to be like a quick replacement, wasn't he? So I think I'm being a little bit unfair on Ragnick. To be fair, maybe. But yeah, like you say as well, Ragnick, Van Gaal, Ten Hag, and Moyes are all good managers. Well, at that point, it's got to be the players. I'm more into World Cup games or UEFA Euro video games than the actual the normal FIFA games. I am as well, dude. I am as well. So the glitch didn't happen, thank God for that. And now we're up against Russia. So that's cool. FM24, Yeovil to PL. I'm the manager. I will have to learn more about Football Manager. I will. And of course, recording on my PC is a little bit, well, my laptop even is a bit, yeah, a bit rubbish at the moment. So I'll have to find it. Chelsea just doesn't have old heads apart from Thiago Silva, youth, and their ego. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. That's very point. Ragnick is literally the reason why Leipzig and Salzburg are so good nowadays. Apparently, a lot of people credit Ragnick to being the reason why Klopp is so successful, because apparently Klopp learned that style of football from Ragnick. Apparently, that's what people say. But I don't know. Oh wow, injuries. But yeah, apparently that's what people say. Um, so did well, we know these two groups here. That was the final group in Group C. Did we get any glitch people in here? So Denmark went through with us. In Group D, Sweden and Russia go through, so that's correct. Um, in Group E, it was Ghana and Argentina. Group F, Spain and Benin went through in the end. In Group G, Uruguay actually snatched that position away from Niger and actually went through. So that's really brilliant. See you later, Serbian. Um, yeah. Um, Trinidad and Tobago didn't do it. And France and Egypt went through in Group H. So I believe that is actually legitimate. For the first time ever, it's actually been legitimate. That's cool. Finally, a no glitch run. Has anybody seen the video of Taylor Swift's flight record? I think I've seen it, and it's a lot of flights, isn't it? How did Bro survive the group with Portugal in it? Mali are just too good, dude. Mali are just too good. It's going to be City all over again. I actually think City are going to win the league this season. Even if Arsenal win all their games, if City win all their games as well, there's nothing Arsenal can do. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And it's kind of sad. It is kind of sad, but um, you know, but that's just a testament to how good Manchester City are. Who's my celebrity crush? Oh, see, it depends on what you class as celebrity. It depends. Do you mean like a celebrity that's in Hollywood, or do you mean just like a social media celebrity? Um, I can tell you one of the crushes I have actually. I don't know if you actually have heard of her. Well, maybe you actually have because she has done a big single last year. I think Pink Pantheress is Peng. I think she is so Peng, man. She is so Peng. She's probably my celebrity crush. Yeah. If you guys know who she is. She did that single with Ice Spice. The girl on you know Ice Spice obviously, but the one with her that did that really famous song last year. She's insane for me anyway, but um yeah, that's your answer. Guardiola is an intelligent man, but with Parma he got scammed. Guardiola will probably go down as one of the best managers the Premier League has ever seen, next to Ferguson. More than likely be like up there with Ferguson after this season. Winning 4 Premier Leagues in a row is just insane. Dua Lipa. Yeah, she's pretty nice too, to be fair. I just had to think who that was then for a sec. I was like, obviously the one who, the singer, obviously. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Do you play other games beside FIFA? Yeah, I do. I play a lot of I play a lot of like Call of Duty and stuff like that when I'm off stream. Um, I I also play other sports games as well, but if you're talking non-sports games, I've been playing Dishonored 2 recently. I've been playing that. I like that game. I've already completed it, but I'm just going back to play it again because I want to do like a no kills run on that game. But so far, I've already killed like 4 people on it, I think, and I'm like in mission 4 or something. Do I know any cuss words in Greek? No, I don't. I've never really tried to speak Greek before. How is South Africa doing in this World Cup? They are in the round of 16, I believe, dude. I can't remember who against, but we'll find out after this match. Russia playing quite well at the moment. I hope that we can beat them though. Need Canute to be on fire. Need it. Sir Pep Guardiola. Kat Dennings, your crush. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, Pink Pantheress is just like everybody always like on that music video. Everybody's like, oh my god, Ice Spice is so hot. Like she's so hot, but like yeah, she is. But I prefer Pink Pantheress for me. I just for some reason I just like her more than Ice Spice. And there we go. That is the first goal, Freddie Canute, with the first goal for Mali. Sydney Sweeney to also. Yeah, she is. I watched a film when I was in the Philippines with my partner. What was it called? It's where basically Sydney Sweeney is a nun and she gets like not possessed. I don't want to give away the story, but it's like one of those kind of movies, like a sort of yeah, like a religious kind of like cult kind of movie sort of thing. I think it's called like Impeccable or something along those lines. Yeah, yeah, she was in that, and yeah, very good scenes in that movie. Let's just say that. I Spice is mid. She's alright. Like she has a nice body, but yeah, I just prefer Pink Pantheress. Like she's just more naturally beautiful looking than Ice Spice. Don't get me wrong, you know, Ice Spice is still good, you know. If I, you know, if I had to, it's just like if I had to choose between them, it would definitely be Pink Pantheress, all day, every day. Madam Web? No, no, I've not watched Madam Web. But no, I think it was like something. I think it was called like something on the lines of like Impeccable or something like that. And that was weird. Yeah, but it was an alright movie. It was alright. Yeah, Toba Loco out of context incoming. Yeah, probably. Someone will clip it out of context, probably. I'm excited for the championship promotion race too. I hope Leicester and Ipswich will get first and second. I need Ipswich to come to the Premier League. Otherwise, we're just going to get the same teams getting promoted and relegated again. Because Burnley, Sheffield United and Luton came up last season. And it looks like Burnley, Sheffield United and Luton are going to get relegated this season. And the promotion race, if Leeds come up alongside Leicester, then that's already two teams that went down last season coming back up again. And then if Southampton come up as well, then oh my god, I can't have that, man. I need a new team in the Premier League again. Ipswich, please, come back to the Premier League. Come back. We need you. Oh, Immaculate. That's the one I was talking about. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, she's in that. Yeah. Yeah, she's in that. It's an alright movie. It's not like the best, but it's an alright movie. You know, it's watchable. It's watchable. Leicester are going to be in the Premier League. Let's go. Yeah, man. Like, you know, I kind of miss Leicester in the Premier League because they were like the massive overachievers. You know, they won the FA Cup and obviously won the league as well in 2016. So, yeah, like, I think Leicester should come back to the league. If that happens again, North Star, then, well, you may as well just, like, cancel the Premier League. Because these yo-yo teams, when teams like Burnley, Sheffield United and Luton go down this season, if they do, they get massive parachute payments from the Premier League, and then obviously they spend that money in the Championship, and 90% of the time when a team does that, they'll just go straight back up. They'll just go straight back up. I want to see Hull back in the Prem. They're currently 3 points off Norwich in the playoffs. I would like Hull City back in the Premier League. I always remember Hull City in the Premier League and Phil Brown being their manager and Jimmy Bullard, you know, running the midfield. Those were good days, man. They were very good days. What a ball to Canute. This has to be 2. No, not that time. Akinfev says no. Oh, that was a bit dodgy, Russia. Okay, we got the goal. That's 2-0. And Bagayoko has scored to make it 2 for Mali. Just please not another year of Norwich in the Premier League. It's always the same. That's why I want Ipswich in the Premier League. Because, you know, Norwich and Ipswich are quite close to each other. So, you know, maybe Ipswich can be a nice change from Norwich City. Would be nice, to be fair. I remember Robertson and Maguire playing for Hull. Yeah, man. Like, they were good for Hull City. They were good. They were really good for Hull City.
That's an excellent interception. Bill for a foul. Yeah, the referee has given a free kick. Quickly taken.
I really want to see Portsmouth do an Ipswich next season. I love Portsmouth. I want Portsmouth back in the Premier League as well. I know I'm saying I want all these teams back in the Premier League, but the Premier League back in like 2008 to 2013 had like some of the best like smaller teams in there, like QPR, Stoke, Cardiff City, Portsmouth, Hull City. You know, just great teams, really great teams. And Pompey, when they were in the Premier League as well, they had like such a good team. They had Benjani, Lualua, Kranjar, Pedro Mendes, Sol Campbell, I believe, used to play for Pompey at a stage. I think after his time at like Arsenal and stuff. I mean, I can't remember. I'm fairly sure he used to play for Pompey. Yeah, they had so many good players and managed under none other than Harry Redknapp as well. What a team. What a team. Yeovil Town in the Premier League when? Give it 10 years. Give it 10 years. Oh, Russia. That was a hell of a miss. What was that? I want to see that again. Oh, okay. Can we see that just one more time? Sorry if I'm just interrupting the flow of the game. What was that, man? Did he like do a back heel or something? Or I don't know. Let's have a look. Oh, it's just a weird shot. Look. Wow. That has to be miss of the tournament. Stoke needs to be back in the EPL. Stoke City in the EPL was actually pretty cool. But I think they're nearly near the bottom of the championship, aren't they? I think they're like 15th or something like that, right? I think in the championship though, I think Birmingham City might actually go down to League One, which would be pretty catastrophic for that side. But I don't think Birmingham have been in League One for like ages, haven't they? They've always been like a championship side. They've been in the Premier League before, I know that, but yeah, they've always just like floated around in the championship, and now them going down to League One is just like that would be really bad for them. Yeah, that was an absolute sitter that the Russian player missed there. Absolute sitter. Lukaku moment. Nicholas Jackson. Definitely, man. Definitely Nicholas Jackson. Remember when Birmingham sacked their manager in 6th place just to appoint Wayne Rooney? I know, that was just like the biggest like sort of what the hell moment like in the championship I've seen for a while. Like, why would you sack a manager that's like literally in the playoffs, like in the playoff position? That's another sitter by Russia missed. Um, and appoint Wayne Rooney. Like, I just don't get it. Just don't get it. Like he I can't remember Rooney's managerial record, but I'm fairly sure he like manage Derby County and manage to save them from relegation. Did he save them from relegation? I'm fairly sure he did. I'm fairly sure they're still in the championship, right? Or did they actually get? I think they actually got relegated actually maybe because didn't they have a points deduction or something? I can't remember. I can't remember where Derby County are right now. Do you remember Bolton Wanderers in the Prem? Yeah, Bolton came. I remember when the season when Bolton finished like, didn't they finish like 4th or 5th or something like that? I think that was under Sam Allardyce as well. But Bolton were insane back then. They had a really good team back then. What a squad. Russia just keep fouling me now. I don't know why. I think they're frustrated. What's my favourite movie? I think I said this earlier. So I said Indiana Jones for the original Indiana Jones, Star Wars, the original ones as well. And I think I said like animated movie. I said Surf's Up. I think something like that. Derby County's downfall wasn't Rooney's fault. They had a massive points deduction. Ah, that's what I remember from Derby County exactly. Yeah, dude, true, dude. Russia constantly tackling me, but we go through to the quarterfinals. Oh yeah, I heard about that, Ebsy. That Dutch team deducted 18 points in the Dutch league and bottom of the league now by 1 point. Is it Vitesse or Vitesse? I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I'm gonna say Vitesse. Yeah, that's crazy, man. What did they actually do? What happened to them? Derby as a club that lives in misery. It does seem like it, doesn't it? Sorry, Sean. I had to do it, man. I had to do it. Germany versus Mali. Nice. You hope South Africa made it through? Let's have a look and see. No, they did not. So, your quarterfinals are Germany versus Mali, Spain versus England, Holland versus Sweden, and Argentina versus Uruguay. So, South Africa eliminated by 2 goals to Holland. Benin lost 3-0 to Argentina. Uruguay beat France 2-0. That's pretty good. Spain beat Ghana 4-0. Germany beat Czech Republic 3-1. England beat Egypt 3-0. So yeah, it's kind of looking quite standard as a World Cup so far, apart from Mali. So that's cool. Yeah, I heard about that, Mr. Krabs. I remember that scandal. I remember that. I remember when they came out and said like, oh, they fielded an ineligible player. I do remember that. Heskey has 4 goals already. This can't be real. Heskey the GOAT. Heskey the absolute GOAT. Farming Egypt. Farming Egypt, man. That's what he was doing. So far, so good for Mali. We're in the quarterfinals against Germany. Can we extend this World Cup to a semi-final? I haven't been blowing away teams, sort of thing, and it hasn't been as exciting as Turkmenistan last week. However, it's been quite consistent with Mali. Definitely very consistent at the moment. I need Canute to really show up in this match, though. I can't have Germany just all over me, because they will if we give them that space and time. That's weird. Somehow we got the ball back. And, oh, almost. They got the points deduction because financial ties with Roman Abramovich. Really? I didn't realise that Abramovich had, you know, ownership or whatever. Not ownership, but financial ties to that club. That's crazy. So now they're going to get relegated because they had financial ties with a Russian. That seems a little bit unfair, but okay. That was one of the main reasons why Todd Boehly has Chelsea now, isn't it? Because I'm fairly sure the UK government basically froze all of Abramovich's assets in the UK, and that meant Chelsea as well. So of course that meant he had to literally like give it away to Todd Boehly. Well, obviously not give it away, sell it. But yeah, bit bad, isn't it? Really, bit bad. But then again, isn't Abramovich like literally like quite close with Putin? I'm fairly sure he is. Oh yes, what a goal from the free kick. And that's number 12. It's Cater. What a strike that was. And that's 1-0. I love those types of free kicks. They're so good. What a strike by Marley. They literally buried that club. Yeah, you're right, North Star. Bolton had Nakata late in his career. Wow, they had really good players back then. Nakata, JJ Okocha. I'm fairly sure I did a career mode with Bolton on FIFA 03. And I kept JJ Okocha, but I signed players like Ronaldinho and stuff like that. FIFA 03 transfer stuff. It's just like basically like, oh, you have the money? Here, take our players. It literally is just like, you know, Chelsea simulator pretty much. You just give them money and they just come over to you. Yeah, it was a good goal, Patrick, wasn't it? A nice free kick goal. I didn't score it directly though. I still don't really know how to do it on 2010. On 2014 I can do it, but 2010 I just can't. Different game engines and stuff, so yeah. Cato is the only Marlin player I remember. I think he played for Barcelona and Sevilla. I seem to remember a Cater that played for Barcelona. I do remember him floating around the Barcelona squad. I think, was it like 2007 or 8 or something like that? Can't really remember. But I do remember on one of my FIFA career modes, he was playing for Barcelona at a point. North Korea women's team is ranked 11th. Didn't the North Korean women's team, I think the under 17s or something like that, or the under 21s, I can't remember. Didn't they win like the under 17s women's World Cup? Or am I like again? I'm fairly sure they won it again. I'm fairly sure I saw a video from someone on YouTube that was very recent, by the way. And yeah, I think they won it again, didn't they? I'm fairly sure. I think they beat Japan like 1-0 or something. Crazy. Crazy. I'm fairly sure I saw that on social media somewhere. I'm fairly sure they beat Japan. It was either the World Cup or the Asia like women's tournament or whatever. Something like that. Isn't Traore from Sociedad from Mali? I'm not sure, dude. Oh, what a ball. And Germany cut it out. Canute's like, no, give me that ball back and let me push on through and almost score off the post. Unlucky. Come on, Mali. Mali seemed pretty good. When I do my qualifying run with Mali, I at least expect to get to this stage. I expect it now. Now that I know that they're this good, I kind of expect it. Tambora running down that wing. Cross that in. Canute couldn't get there. It's a header. And that's going to be half-time. 1-0 against Germany from a free kick. Great start from Mali. We could enter a semi-final. Yeah, FIFA world rankings don't really make any sense, to be fair. North Korea women's team won in the Under-20 Women World Cup in 2006 and 2016. And the Under-17s Women's World Cup in 2008 and 2016. Oh, okay. I'm fairly sure I saw something. It might have been like a throwback clip maybe or something, but it looked really recent. They won against, I think it was like Japan or something, and they were celebrating with a trophy or something like that. I can't really remember. But yeah. Maybe Germany's women's team can finally win another title at the Olympics this year. Italy are ranked fairly, but Belgium aren't. I don't understand how Belgium are still, like, so high. Like, I thought that Belgium, in my opinion, in 2022 World Cup as well, was really, they were quite poor. Yeah, it's true, Mr. Krabs. It does seem like they are meat riding their golden generation. It does seem like it. Oh, good block there. I think Spain are the team to beat at the women's football in Paris. Yeah, Spain are good, man. Spain, good team. Beat England in the Women's World Cup final. Much to my devastation. I really wanted England to win that. England or France, 20th in the rankings. What, men's rankings? Definitely makes sense for England. France as well. France and England are probably like, I don't want to be biased or whatever, but they're probably like two of the best teams in Europe. Oh, that might be a red. I think he mistimed that. Yes, it's a red card. That's unlucky for, I think it's Vesterman. I think, yeah, I think it's Vesterman, I believe, who's just been sent off there. Hey, Belgium's golden generation actually did get a third place medal. That's still something. I know it's not a trophy, but it's still something. That's true. But England have been lucky enough to have good players on the roster. Oh, almost did it again, Germany. Almost. Belgium wasted their golden generation, which is sad to see. England in the 2000s versus England 2020. Who you got? That's tough, man. That's really tough. That's a really tough one. I believe that England these days have performed way better at tournaments than you know, England of the 2000s. I know England got to well, quite far in 2002. I think, was it like quarterfinal or something? That should have been a penalty. Then obviously 2006 quarterfinal, 2010 round of 16, wasn't it, or something? Yeah, I think we lost against Germany, right? Yeah, we did. 2014 group stage, and then England in 2018 semi-final, England in 2022 quarter-final. So it's been pretty consistent, I'd say. That's really, yeah, that's really hard. That's really, really hard if you're going to compare. Which England team from the 2000s? The one under Ericsson or the one under McLaren? Oh, I like the one under Ericsson. McLaren was a disaster, man. An absolute disaster. The thing is, though, like Steve McLaren, like after that, went on to win the Dutch league straight after that with SC20. Like I just don't. I mean, I do kind of get it because, um, well, it's not international football, is it? But like, you know, he was horrible for us, and the England team in 2008 was pretty horrible as well. So I'm gonna take Sven-Goran Eriksson's 2006 team over Steve McLaren. I'm gonna take that. We're not going to talk about 2014. Yeah, that under Hodgson, that was not fun. That was not fun. Looks like it could be a 1-0 here in this match. I mean, we've pushed and knocked on the door for Germany. And we've got the goal, which is great. And they haven't done an awful lot, really, since the second half. Could be a chance to change it here, though. Potentially. I can't tackle him properly. It just won't give me the ball. Hey, Matthias, how you doing? Is it because of the land of ice? Yeah, man. I didn't see it was actually 2016 and 20 instead of 2014. Really? Is that true, Bowser? That's insane. Nearly relegated Wolfsburg. That's crazy. Yeah, Steve McLaren, man, like he was a horrible international manager. Dropped stinkers against Croatia twice. Oh, what a goal that was. What a goal. But yeah, we dropped stinkers against Croatia twice. At home, we lost at Wembley, obviously, 3-2. And that was like the dagger in our qualifying in Euro 2008. And then at Croatia, like, I mean, Eduardo was really good, to be fair, in that game. But like we lost because there was a bobble on the pitch and Paul Robertson went to kick it and it went over the bobble and it went straight in. It's just like, what disaster. What an absolute disaster. I'm fairly sure England like lost against Russia as well in that campaign. Yeah, it's just like, it's kind of unacceptable, really. I know that Croatia in 2008 were actually pretty decent under Slaven Bilic, but like you should be beating Croatia at Wembley, really. You should. But I don't know. I mean, maybe McLaren got unlucky. I don't know. I mean, in my opinion, he's not a brilliant manager. But like, if you look at England's Euro 2008 campaign, there were some really unlucky moments that could have been avoided. That's 3-0 against Germany. Absolutely dominating from Mali here. McLaren failed with Mandzukic and Dzeko up top. Wow, that's colossal failure. Mandzukic and Wolfsburg was actually pretty good, and Dzeko was obviously Dzeko, so you know Dzeko's really, really good striker. Those two strikers up top on your team, like you would be scoring loads of goals for sure. Russia was cracked in 2008. Arshavin dropped masterclasses. Yeah, Russia were pretty decent in 2008, weren't they? I miss Andrei Arshavin. He was good for Arsenal. He was really, really good. I remember him dropping an absolute masterclass against Liverpool. Oh, Germany put it wide. Crazy to think that if Italy make the 2026 World Cup and make it to the knockouts, it would be 20 years since their last knockout match at the World Cup. Yeah, and that was 20 years ago, and well, we all know what happened 20 years ago. They won it, didn't they? From 2026. They won it in 2006. Semi-finals, here we come. Here we come. Wenger didn't trust Arshavin. Why is that, dude? Why did he not trust him? He was a great winger. 3-0 against Germany. That was really, really good result for Mali. We push on in this World Cup. The duo of Arshavin and Van Persie at Arsenal was such a fun pairing. Van Persie at Arsenal was just insane, man. I mean, he was at United as well, but yeah, Van Persie, what a player that Arsenal had there. Surprised he didn't win the league with players like him on the squad. That Wolfsburg team had Diego in midfield too. What a player, man. What a player. What a player. So we got some interesting results here. We got Mali beating Germany 3-0, England beating Spain 1-0. We have Holland and Sweden drawing 3-3 in normal time, and then Holland winning on penalties to advance, and Argentina beating Uruguay 4-0. So that's your semi-finals. Mali versus England and Holland versus Argentina. Time for Heskey to score. It's Heskey versus Freddie Canute. I was just about to say Heskey versus Freddie Canute, and the game was like, no, you don't. Nope. No matchup for us. Thanks, game. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much. That is the most perfectly timed moment I've had on my stream ever. That's the most perfectly timed moment I've had on my stream. Yeah, man, that's true, Arthur, and in the 2022 World Cup as well. It's Heskey time. Sadly, Canute is out for this match. He got randomly injured in training. I'm guessing that the game just like went and like broke his legs. Disconnected from Xbox Live as well, so you know it's going to be a good time. He'll be back for the final. What's the roster? What, for England? Or me? I don't know who I've got up top anymore. I'm just letting the game put whoever up top. I'm hoping that Baka Yogo can score in this match, maybe. Yeah, literally has just like took out Canute for that very reason. Semi-final as well, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to be just a hard game because you know semi-finals are always difficult. I don't know why I always have this conspiracy that semi-finals on this game are just super difficult compared to the rest of the run. Like most of the time I will get eliminated in semi-finals, like most of the time. And I swear it's because the game gets slightly like harder. Either the team that you're playing against is just more switched on, or I don't know. I I don't actually know the proper reason for it. I just feel like 2010 just increases that BS factor just a little bit up to, you know, it turns it from 10 to 11. We got Diallo up front for this one. So obviously Canute would have been nice because Canute would have pushed his way past. England's got Heskey up front. Yeah, definitely got to do it when he's your top goal scorer. Got to do it. But at least with Mali here, we are definitely finishing top 4. That is not a good challenge there. That's going to be a yellow. Robert Green going to fail. Maybe if I shoot from distance, it might go in. That's true. Glenn, you got all the legendary defenders, and then there's just Glenn Johnson just sat at right back. Imagine if that back 4 had Kyle Walker instead of Glenn Johnson. Just imagine if Kyle Walker was around at this time. I think that would have been so unfair. Oh, off the bar. Heskey last played for Bolton Wanderers. I remember Heskey for playing at Liverpool, and I'm fairly sure, didn't he play at Villa as well? Aaron Lennon on the wing as well. Yeah. This England team is just so weird. Like, you've got some, like, really good superstar players, and then you've got random players just, like, chucked in there. You know. Get it? Oh, see what I mean? See what I mean? Frank Lampard scores to make it 1-0. I don't think I've seen this celebration before. I don't know if I'm just imagining things. Lampard rolls it into the back of the net, and that's 1-0 to England. Lampard with a goal. Okay. So, of course, we're going to struggle. That should be... Oh, come on, man. Really? Another, like, telling off on the ref, but no card.
I think that's good refereeing, Clive. I think he's just told him politely, hey, any more of that and you'll be in the book.
Peter Crouch. Maguire. I would say probably... You could probably make the case for Rooney as a striker, maybe. Because Rooney's got like the most goals, I think, for England. I think so. I'm not sure. You could probably make the case for Bobby Moore as well. You know, World Cup winner. You know, great defender. Oh my God, England! What the hell, man? They're so like tackle happy in this run. Oh my God. Oh, hello. Oh, that's BS. Come on, that is absolute BS. David Beckham, yeah, David Beckham definitely can be a candidate. Probably more, for me, more famous England players rather than the greatest of all time. You know, he is up there, but I wouldn't say he's like the total best. There are definitely players that like Bobby Charlton as well. Gordon Banks. He could be classed as one of the best goalkeepers we've ever had. Crossed in. And it's cleared by Marley. No, it's not. And Heskey's got it. I am not doing well here. I'm just like getting penned in my own half and getting slide tackled by England constantly. I think England are getting away with this. They're getting away with murder. They are actually getting away with murder. Loco made it so no decisions go against England, and it's backfiring on. Yeah, it is. I didn't expect to meet England in the semis. That's surely got to be, yeah, half over. Can you bend it like Beckham? What, like take a free kick? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a video of it one day of me taking a free kick. I'm probably trash at taking free kicks, to be fair. Harry Kane is the highest goal scorer now. You can probably make the case for Kane when he finishes his career as like our greatest ever goal scorer and that, obviously, but yeah, I mean England have had so many great players, so many. It's just the only thing that we lack is obviously another World Cup or a European trophy in this modern day era. Obviously, you know, winning it in 1966 is all good and all, but you know, that was such a long time ago now. It's more than like 50 years. Well, 60 years now, isn't it? 60 something years. England are literally playing Brexit ball against Mali. Literally playing Brexit ball. They are just all over me. They will not let me have any space. And that was a really awful pass. It's because the game decided Freddie Canute like had to get injured in this one. They needed it because, you know, for whatever reason, just wanted to beat me without Freddie Canute. There's Heskey. I'm not going to tackle him, am I? No. Maega getting caught up by Ferdinand. This is not good. Nah, man. Oh, hello. Oh, come on. I just feel like England are the stronger team at the moment. Well, obviously they are, but I mean, just feels like our form has gone out the window. Our target man's gone, and now Heskey's pushing his way through and almost puts it in.
Some brilliant work here, Clive, to get into such a good position. Now he just
I think even Jermaine Genius was on the England squad in this game. Just shows how unbalanced that England team is. Yeah, literally, it was. Give the ball to Canute and just hope that he scores. And now that Canute is gone, I'm like, well, I don't know what to do now. It is Raphael, it is. It is. Definitely. We're not playing very well in this match. I told you that semi-finals are always so weird on this game. Always very weird. Like, I don't know who... It depends, like, who you go against, obviously. But, you know, like, getting a big team like England and, you know, just collapsing like this is a little bit annoying. But it is what it is. Oh, my God, England. And the referee's not giving out any cards either. He's just like, nah, no card. Don't worry about it. It's like, okay, cool.
well done the referee. Lots of referees would have pulled a card out there.
That was a good bit of dribbling.
The game to continue.
Crossed in. No header, sadly. Oh my God, England! We gotta have a look at the bench, I think. We gotta have a look at the bench. If it will let me pause the game. I mean, this team has got good form. Pretty decent form. There's no one really that we can use, I guess. Who's Sadibi? We can put him on, maybe. The energy is still really good from Mali as well. I mean, this energy is really good. Like, that's good for this minute in the match. But for some reason, man, for some reason, we are losing still. Yeah, they will. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Literally, it just feels like they've been murdering my players. Oh, green. That was a decent attempt, but okay, right. I'm running out of options, really. That was a good challenge. Go on. I went to shoot and it didn't do it. Oh, Terry just went back and went, nah. Or Ferdinand, whichever one it was. Oh, come on. My leg's starting to hurt a little bit. England just fouled me on the edge of the box, and that's going to finally be a yellow card. Finally. Oh, England. That was so close to being a penalty. Insanely close to being a pen. Can we do it, though? Can we do it? Oh, my God. 85th minute, we still haven't scored. This is not going the way of Mali. Well, that Mali wanted. No. Oh, England, stop slide tackling me. And now Darren Bent's going through on goal. I can't actually catch him. Where did he get this form from? Okay, right. We got to get up the field. We have to. We can't let this goal be the last goal of Mali's run. Oh, that was a terrible pass, man. I don't know why it didn't go to the middle. And here comes Darren Bent. Please go away. I don't know if it's going to be enough time. Push upfield, Mali. You're not going to do it, are you? You're just not going to do it. Sissoko, please. We have to do something. Oh! Of course it does. Of course it does. Oh, that was so close. I could see it going into the corner, and Rob Green did like a really pathetic save, and it's still... Oh, that's annoying, man. That's annoying. Yeah, Fabio Capello is wild for putting on Darren Bent. That is wild tactics right there. Still worked though. He still beat me. I mean, Lampard was the one who scored, but we still got one more game to play in this run, and that is the third place playoff. So hopefully Mali can do it. I told you the game gets harder in semi-finals. I don't know what it is, man. Mali were actually okay in that game. You know, if we have a look at the stats, 7 shots, 3 on target. England had 4, 3 on target, 1 goal. You know, it was kind of even. Tackles, England made 10 tackles. 10 tackles. Fouls, 6. 6 fouls from England, only 3 yellow cards. That's not very good from the referee there. I'm going to write a letter to FIFA complaining. Gotta complain about it. Just like Nottingham Forest did over the weekend. Yeah, I will do another country after this run, Papaya. Don't worry, I will. I just need to stretch my legs in a minute because they're hurting a little bit. Oh, I could do that now actually. Oh, hey TPF football, how are you doing? So we're against Holland in the third place playoff, and England have got Argentina in the World Cup final. So we'll get straight to this. My leg is like gone. My left leg has actually gone dead. It's like I've been slide tackled. Maybe I felt the pain of the Mali players in the last match. Do we have Freddie Canute back? Please say we do. I think we do, don't we? Yeah, we do. Look, I can't believe he's only gone up by 1 stat. That's crazy. He's only gone up by 1 stat. Okay. Mali 1-0. Hopefully. It did, Liquid, it did. The Brexit got in my leg and it was just like, ah! I'm hoping that the next run, we get... Well, I'm kind of hoping for a smaller team, really. But then, if I get a bigger team, it's not too much of a problem. You know, what we're doing now, 2 hours for 1 run. See, that's the thing. When you get a nation like Mali, you know it's going to be a long run because it's easy to get going with a good team like Mali. I prefer 1-star teams and carrying them to you know, like I did with Turkmenistan last week. Yeah, we're gonna do it, TPF. We're gonna do it. Imagine it if gaming in the future can let you feel the pain of your characters when receiving damage. I hope I don't have that peripheral if I'm playing something like Call of Duty or something. I don't feel like I want to get like shot a million times. Apparently, you can get a peripheral for gaming which allows you to smell your environments like a 4D thing, which is actually insane. I don't know if it works properly, but I mean that just sounds really... It sounds really cool, but it sounds gimmicky at the same time. Like, for example, if you're going through a forest area in a video game, you get to actually smell the trees and stuff. It's really weird.
Just broke up the attack. Looking to get that passing game going here. Freddie Canute. Mamadou Bakayoko. Freddie Canute.
Oh, there we go. Foul. So when you get slide tackled on from behind on pro clubs, the game breaks your legs. People would legit do it just to do that if that happened. They just do it to people constantly. Sergio Ramos tackle, yeah. That's cool, Patrick. If you're live streaming on Sunday, that's cool. Imagine an ACL injury in career mode. Oh, that would be so bad. Or imagine playing like an NHL game or something and then getting body checked by an NHL player. Or even worse, American football. Oh, really? Oh, come on, Netherlands. Oh, mistake. Come on. Cross that in. Oh, that's annoying. I have a feeling we could win this one, but the Netherlands look up for it. And they're spamming crosses into the box. So one of these is going to hit eventually, isn't it? You can just tell. And they're defensively kind of good. Just like England were. Crossed in, headed away. Good ball. Oh, really? I was expecting Canute to run into the middle, but he didn't. He was like, nah, I'm too lazy. Oh, I shouldn't have turned then. Just fooled me on that play. So through ball all the way to Kaut. Are we going to tackle him? Oh, just about got rid of him there. Header saved. That's true. That's very true. Oh no, come on. Where's our defenders? Crossed in, header, and it just goes wide. I started to create a club save, SC24, called Koblenz United in the 3rd division of Germany. Nice. I just came here. Where are you in the tournament right now? I'm in the 3rd place playoff against the Netherlands, dude. It was a decent run. I got eliminated by England in the semi-final. England did play some proper, like, horror tackles in that game, though. I think they got lucky not to get booked. Back to the keeper. That's going to be a corner. Bakayoko. Ah. Everywhere I go, the Netherlands are just there. They are just there. Crossed in. Canute, man. That's so annoying. Crossed in. Oh, unlucky. Too close to the keeper. Let's see if we can try and nick the ball away from. Almost did. That's cheating, though. That's cheating. Also, I played a Football Manager 2023 save with San Marino, and they actually got a win. They won 1-0 against England. Wow. England in the mud. England in the mud, dude. That's not good for England, is it? Imagine if we got San Marino today. I feel that the wheel is going to give me a really BS nation in a minute. I feel it. Oh, that was so unlucky. It came underneath the keeper. Like, he grabbed it. It went underneath him and it hit the post. How unfortunate. Mali have been so unfortunate in these last 2 games at the moment. Oh. Oh, 2034? Yeah. San Marino definitely might have improved by then. Maybe. Yeah, I'll be doing another run. Don't worry, I will do in a minute after I finish this one. So I don't know who we're gonna be though. The wheel will decide. You think the game will give me a European nation? I think the game's gonna give me a CONCACAF nation. I can just feel it. I don't know why. I can just feel that I'm gonna get like Guatemala or Nicaragua or something like that. I don't know why I feel that way. I just do. That was a hell of a tackle. Freddie Canute is up here on his own, and I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Maybe that's just the formation of Mali, but that was a good header. Well, it was until it just randomly goes off the field. Try to learn how to play FN. and take England to the World Cup or Yeovil to the Premier League. I have been thinking about it, but I would definitely need to learn how to do it properly because it just, I don't know if it'll be entertaining to watch me struggle. I don't know. But I definitely need to learn how to do it and stuff. I'm just too used to FIFA at this moment. Like, what the hell? Like, why did he have to palm that? That was weird. We are struggling to kind of get forward now. Has Marley ran out of steam? Thanks, love. I hope you're having a good time. Thank you so much. Yeovil Town FM, yes please. I've got a Yeovil Town career mode going at the moment on FIFA 19 if you are all interested. I've actually finished recording that. I've actually finished recording it Tuesday, I think. So I'll try and release it as soon as possible, and we'll do the next phase of it whenever I can. Because that Yeovil career mode that I want to do, that's like a long-term thing. I want to do it over like the course of like, well, however long I can keep doing it. So yeah, it'll be great, and I hope you guys are on board for it as well, because I've had good fun with it so far. It's been a good little series at the moment. I can't wait to share it with you. Yeah, Ruby's my wife, dude. Yeah, she's just popped in to say hello. Watching you struggle on EASC mode was entertaining. Yeah, I'm awful at EA Sports FC. I don't know why. Like, EA Sports FC is just like a different beast compared to like other FIFA games. If you like watching me struggle, you'll love my upcoming Euro 2008 run. Honestly, you will love it so much if you love watching me struggle. I'll try and release it next week if I can. But, oh, that was so dirty, Holland. That was so dirty. Are you going to do another EASC career mode? Or are you just going to wait for SC25? I might be tempted just to do another one before SC25 comes out. But I'm not sure who I'd be. Especially now that I'm currently doing this Yeovil one as well. So, yeah. I might just like do a random team and just see where I go with it. We are definitely enjoying the game. Thank you, love. We're definitely enjoying it. We're third. Well, we're in the third place playoff with Mali. Canute just cannot get past this man now. It's going to be a corner in the 88th minute. Third place playoff. That's what it is. Loco SC career, sequel to FIFA Street would be cool. I still need to finish that series, dude. I still need to finish that. Still need to finish it. And we will eventually. We will. Because, you know, I want to finish FIFA Street on stream. I think that'll be a cool little series to finish off. I think we're going to extra time, guys. I think, if the Netherlands want it to. Unless they want to score right now. Ah, we just can't get past their defense. Yeah, I hope so too, Lahav. I hope so too. I'm very lucky. I'm a very lucky man. Loco FC starting in League 2. EAFC 24 created Yeovil Town career mode. I think since I'm already doing Yeovil on FIFA 19, I think I might run with the Loco FC in League 2 maybe. Since I'm already doing Yeovil and sorry, FIFA 19. Otherwise, I'm going to have too much Yeovil content on the channel. And people will be like, why do you keep playing as Yeovil? It's like, well, I'm from there. Extra time. Extra time, boys. Let's see what we can do. We're just kind of struggling to get past. And here comes this dude. Get off of me, man. Oh, okay, that's going to be a corner. It's a big struggle to get past the Dutch right now. They're playing really well. Go on, yes, Canute. That was such a good move. Canute has scored in the 100th minute, and this could be Mali winning the third place playoff, maybe. Possibly. Come on. Canute. What a move that was to control the ball in the box. You know, we were surrounded by players and we're able just to pass it in the middle and slot it in. And Canute is the man that gets the goal. What a legend. A Malian legend. Malayan? Malian. Yeah, Malian. Now the Netherlands will probably get a cheap goal. They probably will. They'll probably like cross it in from quite early and just tap it in. That nearly was an interception. Yeah, man. Canute's back is definitely... He's going to have to go to a chiropractor after this, for sure. Diarra. Oh, what a tackle, man. Oh, that's so annoying. I could have gone through. Just wipe him out at the end. So it's half time. In extra time, it's 1-0. Tempted to take some players off, but I think the fitness is still pretty decent, I think, for Mali. Maybe, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. No, it's really good for this stage of the game. How have we kept this you know, how have we kept this? That's crazy. Look at the fitness. That's really good for a team like Mali. They're like, they can't even get tired. They can probably do 3 matches in a row and still, like, you know, not be tired. That's mental. Mali are a super team. An underrated gem on this game for sure. They are really underrated. Such an underrated team. Oh, that was annoying. Oh, you should have gone down, Canute. It would have been a pen. I don't know how it's still that good, dude. The Mali energy is just insane. I love it. Well, this might be a semi-successful run, to be fair, with Mali. It might be, as long as we can get this header. Okay. I feel like the Netherlands will get a goal. Well, not with passing like that, but yeah. It just feels like the computer might try and do some sort of BS goal or whatever. Sidibe. Oh, it didn't go all the way through. 116th minute. Can we potentially just stop the Netherlands from scoring? I'm just going to hoof it upfield. Just waste a lot of time there. Oh yeah, Bosnia is a great team on this game. So many people request Bosnia on this channel, but yeah, 2010 Bosnia and 2014 Bosnia, such a good squad. Such a good squad. I always get requested it all the time. All the time. But I'm not doing it just yet because I know it's going to be a good run and I'm just biding my time. I think that's going to be it. I think we're going to win the third place playoff. Yes, we did. Mali have won the third place playoff. Fantastic. And they celebrating. I wish... my only wish about this game is when you go into the third place playoff, you get the medal ceremony. That would have been so good. That would have been just perfect. I don't know why World Cup games don't have that, but, you know, it's okay, I guess. You know, even if you come second in the World Cup and get eliminated in the final, it should show your players getting the second place medal, like the silver medals. Because some nations would be proud of that. Like, you know, like Croatia in 2018. Thanks, FIFA 07 Pro. It was a good run, really good run. We're gonna check and see who wins the final. Will it be England or Argentina? Will it be England or Argentina? I reckon it'll be England, I think. I have a feeling it might be England. No bias at all. Thanks, Papaya. Thank you very much. I like adding current players into the 2010 game or adding more nations. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Argentina actually won 2-0 in the end. So England lost the final against Argentina. Let's just quickly have a look at the team in the tournament, see if any Mali players got in there. It's looking pretty standard so far. Oh, there's Keita. Keita got there. So that's not bad. And surely Canute. Yeah, there he is. Look, Canute, he got the golden boot, so of course he has to be there. I like that. That was a good run. That was a very, very good run. Golden ball, Lionel Messi. Canute almost won the golden ball. Almost. And then Canute wins the golden boot. So that's the first run done. Brilliant run from Mali. I kind of knew it would be because, you know, Mali are a really good team on this game. Bit disappointed not to win the final, but we can't win everything. Okay. Before we do our next run, I'm just gonna go to the loo and get a drink and stretch my legs for like 2 minutes. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. Um, so yeah. And then we'll find out our next run. Oh, okay. Okay, let's have a look then and see who we get this time round. Bowser thinks I'm gonna get a European nation. I believe that I'm gonna get a CONCACAF nation. So I've taken out Mali from the wheel, so they shouldn't be on there now. Let's have a look and see who we get in the next run. Let's have a look. Just put the cat thing up there. I need to do it this in a better way, I think. Um, all right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Albania! We got Albania! We got Albania, guys. So we remove Albania from the wheel and we play as Albania. Thank you, Papaya. Have fun, dude. Thank you for the memberships as well, by the way. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. And the other people in the chat as well. I'm sure they muchly appreciate it. So Albania and obviously South Africa have to go in the run as well. And then the randomize, boom, there we go. Right, cool. Albania it is, guys. Albania. That's really cool. Right, let's just quickly go through this one. Okay, so we've got the bigger teams there. All right, so we got Australia in Group A, and then Greece in Group B, Israel in Group C, Switzerland in Group D. We have Ivory Coast in Group E. We have Serbia in Group F, Chile in Group G, and Egypt will go into Group H. Egypt again appearing in this stream. And then we got these teams. So New Zealand in Group A alongside Australia. Okay, cool. Bolivia in Group B. Denmark in Group C, again alongside Portugal. Uganda in Group D. Ireland in Group E alongside Ivory Coast. That's going to be a very confusing match. That's going to be very confusing. Slovenia in with Serbia. So basically that group is the group of the same flags pretty much, apart from Serbia. Paraguay going to Group H and Colombia in Group G. Cuba going to Group A. Of course, we have to swap Cuba with South Africa. Singapore in Group B. We will be, well, Q8 going to Group C. Libya going to Group D. Are we going to be in Group E? Ethiopia going to Group E. South Africa in Group F. So we're going to get either G or, right, we got G. So we got the all South American group. The all South American group. That's cool. And Cape Verde Islands go into Group H. Daddy goes into Group H. Cool. So we need to swap out. Basically, I'm going to swap Cuba with South Africa. The reason why I'm doing that is because South Africa and Cuba were in the same pot. So, yeah. I hope you understand. Just to try and not have the glitch. So that's cool. Some cool group stages. We got the all South American group. So yeah, that'll be fun, won't it? Albania had a striker who played for Paderborn at that time, Capellani. I remember in one of my runs, Capellani was actually pretty good. Like a very good player to use. So, let's just have a look at the squad before we go into this Brazil match. And is Capellani around here? There he is. Capellani, rated 68. He's actually higher rated than Bogdani. Although I do like Bogdani. I think what I'm going to do... actually, no. I will put Capellani on just to see if I like him or not in this run. Good team. I love Canna as well. Canna's a very good player. And of course, Skeller is a really good midfielder. Well, centre forward on this. So that's cool. You're going to support Brazil, Arthur? That's okay. I'm sure Brazil will probably beat me like 1 or 2-0 or something like that, possibly. I don't know how this run is going to go, really. This group is kind of hard, really. It's all South American teams. All right, Brazil versus Albania. What can we do against Brazil in this second run of this World Cup that we're doing today? Canna is our best player ever, really. He is good on these games. He is. He has to be on the squad. Like, he's just so good. Like, come on, Loco, win it. I'll try, dude. I'll give it my all. Remember, I have done a run with Albania on the channel if you want to see it as well. If you want more Albania content. We should do the similar flags World Cup with US, Liberia, Malaysia, for example. That could be a good idea. You could definitely do that. Similar flags World Cup. I might have to do that. I might have to do that for a video. I think I've just stolen one of your ideas, but I will credit you if I do it. Or maybe a stream or something like that, possibly. Elano on the ball for Brazil, crossed in. Surprised that didn't get headed at all. You're playing FIFA 12? Nice. FIFA 12 is such a goated game. It really is. Used to love doing career modes on the older FIFAs. Agoli. Got tackled by Brazil there.
Felipe Melo. Kaká. Robinho. Luis Fabiano. He might have got him in on goal if the through ball had been a better one. Duro. Capriani. Scale up.
Oh, I didn't realise I was going to go past there. That was weird. Yeah, Liquid. I don't know if I can sandwich all those teams into one group. Unless it was like, I don't know, a multinational qualifying run.
Didn't trouble the defence. Agoli.
Over the top, Capellani. Oh, what a save by Cesar in net.
The players on the field who can really get some distance on these.
Sign Barrios and Bajrami. I'll have a look, dude. I'll have a look. See if I can afford those players.
Kaplani. He rides a challenge so well, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, that's going to be a corner.
What can they make of it?
Skeller to cross it in.
Agoli.
That's going to be offside, isn't it? Oh, okay. Maybe not.
Andre Santos. Juan. Robinho. Felipe. Rolling it around nicely.
Brazil.
Look at this.
I don't know how they managed to keep that onside, but we managed to get rid of it. And now Alano's got it crossed in again, and Brazil just couldn't find that man in the box.
Called for the ball and got it.
Oh, come on.
By Michael. Now he's giving
Offside by Brazil.
Well, that was tight, very tight.
Yeah, that's another good call from the line.
Trinidad and the Bagel. I like the Trinidad and Tobago run I did because I was able to call it Trinidad and Tobago Loco. I thought that was awesome.
Dream final.
Amazing, Clive. They were fantastic times. Hey, it's lovely to see some football being played here as well. And I've really been impressed.
Crossed in. Oh, come on.
I think it's a super facility.
Albania giving Brazil a run for their money in the first half. Not been too bad.
Robinho. Luis Fabiano.
It's okay, Lena. Don't worry about it. It's okay. You can always go back and watch the stream if you want to, or you can wait for the highlights if there is any highlights of the stream. I think I might put the Mali portion out at the moment because that was a decent run, and it had lots of funny moments in it. Can you hear it, Bowser? I can't hear anything at the moment because it's on mute, but yeah, I know what you mean. It's like the one with the drums and everything, isn't it?
Capriani.
South American qualifiers always be like that. Crossed in, oh,
Cut the attack. Lala.
and Brazil clear it.
Nothing wrong with that. Trying to set something up. Can he
Go on. Oh, this crossing isn't working. Gonna have to try and find something better in the second half. As Brazil and Albania are drawing, it's still pretty good. Trinidad nearly qualified for Copa America. That would have been cool if they did. I'm hoping Albania can do it. Make 2023 Women's World Cup runs with USA and Brazil, the finalists of the CONCACAF Women's World Cup. Women's Gold Cup. Did I do Brazil on the 2023? I don't think I did I? Did I do USA as well? I can't remember if I did them either. I think I halfway through the Women's World Cup DLC runs, I gave up because it was just literally like the same groups over and over again. and I just couldn't take it. I really wanted some variety, but the game just didn't let us do it, which is so bad, really. Like, if they had let me, like, you know, randomize the groups, it would have been so much more fun. Yeah, it was so bad, Bowser. Like, the fact that you couldn't randomize it just really sucked. Like, at least in the Qatar DLC and the Russia 2018 DLC, you know, even though they're just DLCs and not really that brilliant, you can still like do fun runs on them, and I can make interesting content on them. But you know, apart from that, it will yeah, the Women's World Cup one was really like bottom of the barrel for EA. It just like I appreciated like the new teams on there and stuff, but yeah, other than that, it was just dead. Really, it was just dead DLC. Oh, hey Tony, how you doing? I'm waiting for when is the Euro mode coming out for EAFC? When is it actually gonna drop? Does anybody know about that? I haven't heard any news about it at all. Like the official one, not like a mod or whatever, the official one that EA are gonna do. Is there actually gonna be one? I don't actually know. I've heard no news on it whatsoever. I imagine if that was gonna come out, it would be like May or June at the latest. You know, like June, early June. That would be cool, Bowser, if they made a women's one. Diving header by Brazil. Oh, that was just so lame. That was so lame. That diving header was so lame. And Kaká scores to make it 1-0. The goalkeeper didn't get it for some reason. And that is unfortunate, because I thought Albania were doing well up until that point. I mean, it wasn't too lame, but the fact that it just snuck in like that is just kind of lame. But the header itself wasn't actually that bad. Yeah, I knew you'd be happy Brazil winning that, well, winning at the moment. Don't worry, I'll try and get back into the game. Did you watch the NBA playoffs? The Knicks are up 2-1 against the 76ers. I've watched a bit of it. My Lakers are getting destroyed by the Nuggets so far, so I think that series is done and dusted. The Lakers literally got into the play-in just to go up against, you know, just to go up against Denver and get destroyed. It really is just like, it just feels like, what's the point at the end of the day? There we go, 1-1. What a goal that was. And a goalie has scored to equalise against Brazil. Look at all those Albanian flags in the background. I love that. I can't believe the guy that scored had lost his wife for being too perfect. I don't really understand Kaká's wife in that situation. He was, you know, he was faithful as far as I know. You know, he earned good money. He's a legend. You know, it's just, it doesn't make any sense. But I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, she had to be either cheating or something to leave a man like Kaká. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. But I hope that Kaká, well, I hope that he finds someone else. How do you think the host of the Euros and Copa America would do? Germany and USA. I got Germany quarterfinals and USA quarterfinals to semifinals. I'm not sure too much about USA, but Germany, yeah, I think your prediction could be correct. I think Germany might reach the quarterfinals of the Euros. Do Albania have Ter and Bogdani? Yes, they do. They do. I'm not using Bogdani right now, but I might sub him on. But Bogdani is elite on this game. I do know that. And Ter as well, or Tar, however you say it. Yeah, he is on the bench, I believe. Because I used Ter in my Euro 2008 run, and he was good. He was a very good player in that run. Alright, I'm going to sub on Bogdani, like I said. Tear should be on here. I think he's in the reserves, possibly. I'm not sure. He's not here at the moment. Let's get Capellani off and Bogdani on. Let's see if we could get a bit of Bogdani action in this. Albania making it to the semis of the Euros. That would be incredible. However, they do have a bit of a uphill task, don't they, with that group? Spain, Italy and Croatia, isn't it? Or something like that. Quite a hard group. Robinho on the ball. And that's not a good one. I think we can reach the semis. We have a promising new players, a manager with good tactics, and the fans are hyped too. You never know, dude. You never know. Germany redemption story? Question mark? Maybe. Maybe.
Oh, the defender had to cut that out, and he did. Vital interception.
Oh, that's a good tackle. And I was going to go for the shot there, try and catch the Brazilian keeper off guard. But it wasn't going to work. We might get a draw here. Or maybe not. Or that positioning by the goalkeeper, that was really questionable. Almost cost us a goal. But Robinho, I think Robinho put it wide. So, yeah, lucky. Lucky. Ah, just shrugged off the ball. I think this is going to be a draw. Can't get the ball back now. Brazil. That's still good, though. A draw. I'll take a draw against Brazil. Any day. Like, they're a very hard team to beat on this game. Even though 2010 Brazil, in my opinion, is probably one of the worst versions of Brazil that we've had in recent years.
Yeah, they didn't really hit the ground running at full speed, but hey, it's a point on the ball club. They can build on this.
Maybe Lahaf, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe. Not bad though. Not bad. You know, we made Brazil work. So, that was good. It was a good draw. It was a good draw. I like that. That was pretty decent. Pretty decent. Do you remember the older FIFA games used to... Oh, I just moved up. I couldn't see it then. My bad. Hang on. The scroll is so tiny. Do you remember when older FIFA games, news titles used to use real pictures from actual matches? I do, dude. I do. I don't know why they don't do that anymore. They use like their in-game engine now, which I guess makes sense. But yeah. UCL final prediction, PSG versus Real Madrid. I think Real Madrid are going to win the final, I think. If they get to the final. I think they will. And we're also finally using Kimmich at right back. He's way better there than in midfield. Looking promising for Germany. Looking very promising indeed. We got to play we got to play Chile, Marcelo Bielsa. Marco Bielsa or Marcel? I can't remember. It's Bielsa's Chile. Anyway, it's Bielsa's Chile. Greece beat Argentina? Really? That's insane, man. That's insane. I didn't see that in the menus, but good spotting by Patrick there. Steven Gerrard has broken his tibia and it will be out of action for 6 months. Here we go. Albania versus Chile. Chile have got 3 points so far. If we lose this one or even draw, it might put us in a big bit of problems against Colombia. This group is very hard. We've got some of the best teams from South America in here. Colombia, of course, pretty good on this game. Chile, you know, fully licensed Chile. It's going to be insane. I actually didn't pick their kits, sadly. I should have done, really. I know they have licensed kits, but I don't know why I didn't pick them. And then obviously Brazil. We got a good draw against Brazil, though. Brazil was actually, like, fairly decent. I heard UEFA will probably allow a 26-player squad for the Euros. That'll be fun, especially with England, because England have tons of players we can use at the Euros. So many options. I think Chile, they might beat me here. I don't know. They're very tough. They go for it. It's saved by our goalkeeper. Now Southgate can call out Henderson and Phillips. Yeah. Yeah, don't forget Maguire as well. Maguire will be there in defence. Maguire's actually scored quite a few goals recently. He scored 2, I think, against Sheffield United, and I think he bagged 1 against Coventry as well. So he's been doing all right. And there we go. What a header that was by Bogdani. Just went bang like that. That was a powerful header. And I'm sorry, Claudio Bravo. You're my favourite, but I had to do it to you. What team would win? 2006 Trinidad or Iceland 2018? Oh, that's tough, man. That's really tough. Trinidad and Tobago in 2006 had Dwight York and Stern John up top. You know, great strikers. That's hard. And then Iceland, of course, you know, the grit and determination of all of them, plus Sigurdsson in the midfield. Oh, man, that's difficult. That's a very difficult one. I'm gonna go with I'm probably gonna go with Trinidad and Tobago, maybe. But then again, like Bowser said, Iceland did draw against Argentina in 2018, so maybe that might sway my decision a little bit. And also, that same Iceland, 2 years prior, did beat England in the Euro, so, you know, that's actually, like, insane. Crossed in, no. Iceland was my favourite team in the 2018 World Cup. I did like Iceland in 2018. I was rooting for them to beat Argentina. I really was. I wanted them to. I really wanted them to, but sadly they didn't. Oh, Chile. Almost. Almost got done there. Oh, where was that going? Kenwyne Jones as well. Kenwyne Jones was an absolute baller, dude. An absolute baller. Like, if you've seen my 2010 run on with Trinidad and Tobago, if you want to see some Kenwyne Jones action, then you're going to see it in spades on that run, because it was such a good run. I love Trinidad and Tobago on this game. I don't know whether or not I'll rerun them ever again. I'm not sure. Oh, that was close. But I'd love to play as them again. I hope the wheel gives me Trinidad and Tobago in the future, so then we can see more Trinidad greatness. Well, more Kenwyne Jones greatness. Crossed in. Headed away. No, don't you dare. Thank you. Joro on the ball. He's kind of out of stamina a bit. Okay. Group of Trinidad and Tobago, LQPR. This would be absolute Bulgaria and Sam Marani. Sam Marani is a good nickname, because Marani is one of their best players, isn't he? Apart from Andy Selva. Yeah, Selva Marino as well. Yeah. Bogdani, yes, that's 2. Bogdani is an absolute monster on this game, man. He is an absolute monster. He has no form, but he's scoring these goals constantly. Just, like, he's just so good. He's just such a, like, a big player. Like, you can see his, like, frame against the Chilean defender. It's so much bigger than the other players on the field. It's actually insane.
Game was always likely to produce goals. It's 2-0. Linking up well, found some space. Medel. Suazo.
Bogdani, absolute unit. Absolute unit on this game. Just like, well, Benjani for Zimbabwe as well. He's an absolute unit on this game. Zigic as well for Serbia is a beast on this game. Look at this, look. Bogdani's like, yeah, I'm just too good. You're not going to tackle me. And I put it wide, but still. Bogdani on that Jokic time? Yeah. Does seem like it. Does seem like it. Albania fans happy. It's 2-0 to Albania against Chile. It's very good times. It literally is, Arthur. It's CONMEBOL versus UEFA. And currently UEFA are doing it. Sean says, recently I did a 2010 run with Ukraine and I actually managed to win the World Cup with them. Nice. That's good going. I don't think I've done a qualifying run with Ukraine on 2010. I don't think I have.
Yes, we're underway. Sana.
You're going to sign Xabi Alonso, Declan?
Bakiri.
Bring him back to Liverpool?
Scale up. Gets the ball away. Gonzalez. Bonjour.
Al Bogdani. Yes, Bogdani owns everybody at the World Cup. When you got a striker like Bogdani, you pretty much dominate. You literally pretty much dominate. That is true. I know. Yeah, that is true, Lena. They did, but Trinidad and Tobago back in 2006 did. They did also qualify for 2006 as well for World Cup. So they're pretty much like they're kind of the same, aren't they? Trinidad and Tobago and Iceland. They both had their heyday, and now they're just like sort of, you know, average, I'd say. I saw that as well, Bowser. I saw that a lot. People said that, well, Liverpool fans said that Arne Slot shouldn't be the manager for Liverpool just because he's bald. And I was like, well, what does that even have to do with anything? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Him being bald? Like, you know, it just seems so weird. Here comes Bogdani. And it's a third for Bogdani. That's a hat-trick. He's an absolute beast on this game, isn't he? On FIFA 10, I'm doing Exeter City rebuild. Nice. You're being Yeovil's rivals. I think Exeter were like in League 1, aren't they? In FIFA 10? Maybe League 2? I don't know. I can't remember. Bogdani. That nearly went in. This is fantastic play from Albania. Absolutely amazing play from Albania. Just the fact that we were able to go through there with just some quick passing. I think that this team can be another good run, perhaps. Oh, that was close. I know, Sean, it's disrespectful, isn't it? I just don't understand it. I think, I think we're too used to Klopp. So obviously, like when someone new finally comes in, it's just gonna feel weird. We've had Klopp for like what, 7 or 8 years now. So it's just gonna feel weird when someone new comes in and starts like, managing the team in a different way. It's gonna be very different. I'm not gonna, you know, I have high hopes, obviously, that a new manager can refresh the team, but um, you know, even if we didn't finish the season that greatly this season, Klopp's still a legend. Like, there's no replacing someone like that.
He is an intelligent defender.
Bogdani, oh, I should have just, okay, well, thanks, Bravo. 4-0. Bogdani on fire. Chile's defense terrified. I think Slot would do well at Liverpool. Maybe he takes some Feyenoord players with him. A lot of people want Slot to take his backroom staff with him as well, because apparently his medical team's really good at Feyenoord. Apparently they have like a 90% like um I can't remember what it was, but it was like basically 90% of the time their squad is fully fit, like, or something like that. Crossed in, header, it just goes wide from Chile. Bogdani is an absolute beast. He is an absolute beast.
Manager has been deep in conversation with the substitute. We're about to find out what he was telling him. Vidal, Jimenez, Suazo. Bonjour, Valdivia. They're well on top at the moment. Good pass.
Crossed in.
Has he found someone? Just broke up the attack.
And that's a through ball to Lala. I can't believe we beat Chile 4-0 here. That's really quite surprising. I thought that Chile would be doing better than that. That was an audacious attempt by Chile. They tried to backheel it in my net. And that's going to be full time. It's 4-0 to Albania. What a game that was from them. And of course, we've got a big 3 points on the board now. Bogdani was absolutely dominant in that game. He's such a beast. And yet he still didn't get man of the match. Skeller got man of the match. So what have you got to do to get perfect 10 on this game? What have you actually got to do? Goldani. That's what he is. Goldani. Do you think Salah will stay for another season? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. I think Salah, I think Liverpool might. As much as it pains me to say it, I think Liverpool need to sell him before he falls off, because how old is he now? He's 31 or 32. He's getting to that point now where he might not be as effective. Even though Salah is a legend at Liverpool, he always will be. His numbers speak for itself. He is really good. I just, I don't know. Maybe Liverpool should just cash in. Um, I heard Van Dijk say something about Slot, and said that he was he was really well, sorry, he was a really good coach. And I'm hoping that is enough for Van Dijk to stay, but I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. Some of that squad does need to go though. They do need to go. But yeah, I don't know which players, to be honest with you. I honestly don't know. So Albania are top of the group, Brazil in second place, and Chile in third as well. It's quite close between us three. We got Colombia next. That's going to be a hard match. Really? Johan Bakayoko. PSV have been doing really well in the league, aren't they? They've like won it, haven't they? Right. Yeah, Cape Verde Island. Ronnie is one of the top goal scorers. In Group A, Italy have gone through, and South Africa have gone through in second. Australia and New Zealand will be going home together, so they can go back together. They lost together. Their flags are extremely similar, aren't they? Extremely similar. Apart from just Australia has the massive star at the bottom. Greece win the group against Argentina. Argentina comes second, and Bolivia will go home, and so will Singapore. I imagine Bolivia and Singapore drew against each other. That's what it looks like anyway. In Group C, we have Portugal going through in first place, Kuwait going through in second, Denmark with only 2 points, and Israel with 1. In Group D, the all-African group, apart from Switzerland, we have Switzerland going through top and Cameroon going through in second place. Unlucky Libya. That was unlucky there. You only missed out by 2 points. Uganda going home with only 1 point. Group E, Holland and Ireland go through in that one. Ivory Coast missed out by a point. So the group of the same flags, of course, with Ireland and Ivory Coast. Yeah. I imagine. I want to see in a minute. I'll check out who won in that group between Ireland and Ivory Coast. We'll see what happens in that one. Ethiopia with 0 points, unlucky Liquid. In Group F, we have Serbia and Slovenia going through in that one. Russia and Cuba going home. Of course, that's our group. And in Group H, we have Spain and currently Cape Verde Islands going through at the moment. Yeah, nobody, Libya, green. I want to check and see who won between Ireland and Ivory Coast. It was a 0-0 draw between those two nations with the same flags. Ethiopia almost beat Ivory Coast, but they lost 3-2, and then they got blown away by Holland 6-1. So we got a match against Colombia. Can Bogdani be the hero in this match and propel Albania to the round of 16? Seamus Coleman, my favourite Ivorian player. Yeah, he's class for Ivory Coast. He absolute legend. Here we go then. It's gonna be another South American team, this time Colombia. There is a chance we could get eliminated in this because Chile could beat Brazil and then obviously Colombia could beat us. But we did get a 4-goal cushion in the last match, and that means obviously our goal difference is quite strong. Oh. Right. Here we go then. Albania versus Colombia. I think Bogdani will score in this game. I have a feeling he will. I just went for it from distance just to try it. It didn't even do anything, but there we go. Colombia pushing. And he gets tackled. That's Falcao on the ball currently. It just lays it off. I still haven't done many South American teams on this game, like qualifying runs. I've done Brazil and I've done Chile, and I've done Bolivia in the past as well, I think, but I haven't done any more. A lot of people keep asking for Uruguay. I think Uruguay will be my next 2010 like South American run, because I really want to try Luis Suarez and Edison Cavani and Forlan as well. Be pretty good to use those three strikers. There's a few Albanians who play in Serie A. Speaking of Serie A, Inter Milan won it the other day, didn't they, against AC? That was pretty good. I think Serie A have had like 4 different winners in the past like few years. So that league is getting a bit more competitive now that Juventus have fallen off a little bit. Oh, good save. I know Aslani in Inter Milan. You also did Guyana and Suriname, technically South American. Yeah, technically South American. That Guyana and Suriname run, those were kind of underrated, to be fair. Even though I didn't get very far with either of them, they were still really good runs in terms of like, you know, entertainment. Like, I actually thought they were quite underrated, but they did really well in terms of like numbers and stuff. Like, they got a couple of thousand views, so I was quite pleased with them at the end of the day. I'm hoping they get more as the World Cup comes closer in 2 years' time. That's cool, Bowser. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Albania definitely had some really great players, hadn't they, in their time? I think, you know, Albania qualifying for the Euros, they were so good, weren't they? They were very, very good. I think, didn't they top the group? Yeah, I'm fairly sure they qualified automatically, didn't they? You know, that's pretty good. Considering that, you know, a lot of people probably would have thought that Poland might have topped that group, or even the Czech Republic. But, yeah, I'm fairly sure Czech Republic were in that group, right? I'm fairly sure. Am I, like, thinking wrong? But I knew Poland were in there because Albania beat them. Renteria, and he scores to make it 1-0. Alright, well, Renteria has opened the scoring for Colombia. That's true, Liquid. That's very true. If Guyana and Suriname played in CONMEBOL, they would get destroyed. Yeah, they would. Yeah, they're sad to say they probably would. Not to mention as well, like, isn't it like Guyana or something? Like, if they played against Venezuela, then again, like, you know, Venezuela have beef with Guyana for some reason. I don't really know the actual reason why, but they just do. I think it's like disputed land or something like that. Something like that. But Venezuela, like, they constantly threaten to like invade them. And it's just like, okay, cool. We just what we needed, another thing like that in the world. Who's this Curry guy? Did someone get injured? I'm fairly sure they did. Oh yeah, I think it was Lana, wasn't it, that got injured? Free kick legend Alban Meha. And the yellow card, merchant Klaus Yasula. Now Guyana and Suriname need to suck it up. San Marino is stuck in UEFA and they don't complain. That's true. Imagine if San Marino were in like Oceania, for example. I think they'd be alright, you know. Maybe. Against sides like, you know, maybe not sides against like Solomon Islands and stuff, because Solomon Islands are actually okay, but or Tahiti, but you know, against like the Cook Islands and that, I think San Marino could have them. I reckon they could. I hear people say that OFC should just merge with ASC. That'd be really bad. because then you got, you know, you got all those like tiny island nations, and they're gonna struggle like crazy against some of those tough sides. Renteria again, and I can't catch him up, and he puts it in for 2. Colombia are currently beating me here. Patrick said it would be a tough match at the start, and he was correct. He was correct, and my leg is just constantly going dead. It's so annoying. I need to get a chair or something. I need to get some sort of chair instead of sitting on the floor. Not that sitting on the floor is like painful or anything. My leg just goes dead half the time. And then I try and get up, and I just fall over again. And that's a bad cross there. Really? Israel were in Oceania before? No way. I'm just getting bullied here by Colombia. I think we got a bit too cocky with the win against Chile. And now we're getting humbled a little bit. And that nearly went in as well. The goalkeeper wasn't going to pay attention. A keeper like San Marino's keeper would have let that in. 100%. Over the top to Juro. And I still got it. Crossed in. No. No Bogdani header, sadly. Yeah, I've heard San Marino do have like okay players in the Serie C. I've heard that a lot. And it does, I have said it multiple times, but it does feel like San Marino are ever so slightly improving. Of course, the most noteworthy result this year was them drawing against Denmark. So, not drawing, sorry, losing 2-1. What am I talking about? They equalised against Denmark, and then obviously they they conceded a 77th minute goal. But still, that's not bad, man. Only losing 2-1 against Denmark. Okay. Oh, dude, really? I was just... He didn't get out of the way. Hey, comrade, how you doing? I hope you're well. Go on, through ball. Skeller. Oh, fantastic challenge. Colombia just not going to be beaten here. And here comes Ramos. Are we going to get him? I don't know if we are. No, that's free. We have truly been humbled here. Truly been humbled. It's Ramos with the goal. And it's 3-0 against Albania. Colombia just bringing us back down to earth after beating Chile. Which is fair enough. You know, it could easily happen. Yeah, I know that Israel definitely won the Asia Cup. I do know that. Oh no, come on. Not to him. I think we might be safe because Chile are losing against Brazil as well, but yeah, it's just not been a great performance here from Albania in this match. It feels like we've gone back to factory settings. Bogdani. Don't trip. Just keep going. Oh, come on, man. That's so unfair. And it blocked, and it might go out for a throw-in. Drawing to Denmark would have been their best result ever. Even better than the win against Liechtenstein, I'd say. Oh, yeah, definitely. One day San Marino will win again. It's just a matter of when, not if. They are competitive now against some of the smaller teams. You know, like they played St. Lucia. They drew against them at one point. You know, St. Kitts and Nevis, I believe they drew against. I mean, I know they lost against them the first time round, but I think the second time round they drew. You know, and they do score goals now in European qualifying. They do. Not many, but they do. I think this year, I'm fairly sure I've seen San Marino score like more goals than I've seen them score in most qualifying campaigns. But yeah, going back to Albania, we lost 3-0, but I'm fairly sure we'll still go through anyway unless the glitch happens. I'm fairly sure. Yeah, I don't think Albania will be winning this tournament. We've been humbled. Right, we've gone through just about, and our reward is Spain. Really? Spain. Okay, cool. Okay, right. So we've got some results here for you. And we have got Argentina beating Italy 2-1, Portugal beating Switzerland 3-1. We got Holland beating Russia 1-0. We got Paraguay losing to Brazil 2-0. We have South Africa and Greece having a great game. South Africa came out on top 3-2. We have Denmark beating Cameroon. And then we got Slovenia versus Ethiopia. What the hell? I'm fairly sure Ethiopia got dumped out. I'm fairly sure they did. They glitched, didn't they? Ethiopia glitched. There you go, Liquid. There you go. Ethiopia glitched into the final for like 16. Because the rest of them didn't. Oh, Denmark glitched as well. So it's still glitched, but that's weird, man. Like some of the groups glitched and some of them didn't. Like Group A didn't glitch. Group B didn't glitch. Group C did glitch. Group D didn't glitch. Group E definitely glitched. I'm fairly sure Group F glitched because Russia went through instead. This group didn't glitch because obviously we went through with Brazil, and I'm fairly sure that group glitched because it was supposed to be Cape Verde Islands that went through, but they got glitched out. So no more daddy in the round of 16, sadly. Ethiopia sneaks in. The secret ingredient is a bit of crime. That's outrageous from Ethiopia. They bribed their way in. And now we got a match against Spain. This could be the end of the run. This could be. It might be. I'm just gonna wing it and see how far. Your thing came up way too late. I literally pressed the button and then you said tear on the bench, and I was just like, damn it. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't see it. It came up way too late. I'm a little bit ahead of the chat. Well, I'm like 20 seconds ahead of the chat, I think. Spain are just too OP in this game. They are, but they're not unbeatable. I've done it before. I'll do it again. But yeah, it's going to be an uphill task for the likes of Albania. Fernando Torres. He just walks past me. Crossed in. That could have been goal number 1 already. Could have been. That's true, Mr. Krabs. That's true. Definitely not a coincidence.
Agoli. Sana. Curry. Scaler. Bogdani. Villa. Not able to keep the ball, it's loose. Here's Xavi. Capdevia. David Silva.
Yeah, true, Patrick. That's very true.
Villa.
This is the only World Cup game that actually glitches in terms of the group stages. It doesn't glitch in qualifying runs, but it glitches in normal runs. So I'm glad it doesn't glitch in qualifying runs. Otherwise, you know, a lot of my qualifying runs would be glitched qualifying runs for sure. But you know, I can deal with it in this mode as long as it doesn't happen to me. You know, most of the time I don't care who goes through as long as I've got someone to play against. Canna crosses it in. Oh. Plus the fact that it only happens on Xbox is so funny. Yeah, it's weird. I wish it kind of makes me wish I had a PS3, but finding this game on PS3 and getting a PS3 as well would be slightly on the expensive side. Probably cost me like maybe £80, maybe something like that to get a PS3. I mean, this Xbox that I got right now, I think to get this one after my other one broke, I think it cost me 70, I think. And that was like almost brand new. I think it was refurbished or something. So, yeah. Old consoles not being around that much anymore. Really, EA Nasir. The glitch I had on my Guatemala run yesterday was really funny. The one where it went in the back of the net against Mexico and then the game just cut to a corner. I was just like, I was literally sat there in disbelief. Hey GD Sparkman, how you doing? David Villa, Fernando Torres, Iniesta. Oh, good save. We're under a bit of pressure now. Are you watching the under-23 Asian Cup? Nice. Oh yeah, if this game was on PC, it already would have been like modded and updated graphics and everything. Would have been so cool. It would have been so cool. Really? What? It's glitchy on PS3, the 2014 one. I have no issue with it on Xbox. It's quite fine on Xbox. Do I like this game or 2014 more? I like this game for the arcadiness of it. You can have really good fun runs with it with certain teams. 2014 is good for realism though. It's very good. It feels more like you've done something on harder difficulties. This game on legendary difficulty is sometimes a bit too easy. But legendary on 2014 is just like, you know, it would literally destroy you. Spain crossed it in. That was a decent ball. And they tried to go for the spectacular finish. And it doesn't quite work out for Spain. A lot of fouls at the moment. They keep like bumping into Spain, not tackling them properly. Crossed in. Okay. Nobody wanted that, I guess. When I pick my 23-man squad on that game, it doesn't let me put in new players. It basically picks for itself. I didn't know that. I've never had that issue on Xbox. Hey Panini King, how you doing? Fun fact, the reason Serbia didn't make it to the Euro 2016 was because of Albania. Serbians be raging about that moment for sure. and I hate the gameplay. I prefer 2010 because of that. The gameplay can be really annoying sometimes on 2014. Like, I've talked about it before on one of my videos, or most of them actually, on 2014, that the physics of the ball like just feel weird, and the players sometimes feel really like slow and sluggish. If you're playing as a small team on that game, you're gonna have a hard time. Like, on this game, it's really easy to get a small team going. Like, sometimes anyway. Sometimes it's like a nightmare, but sometimes it's okay. Um, yeah, but 2014 is just like, I don't know, like the gameplay just feels weird. Almost got it through there, unfortunately. Oh no, come on, good save. What a save there to deny Spain the goal. Oh, that was close. That was very close. I had less problems with 2008 than 2014, and that says a lot. Yeah, 2008, man, like you'll see in my next run how frustrating that game is on my next Euro 2008 run. Like, I'm not going to give too much away, but yeah, my next Euro 2008 run, just look out for it. Yeah. Frustration City, pretty much, in that gameplay. How would you rate captain your country on these games? Because it looks annoying with the friendlies and all that. The only problem about captain your country that I find, and oh, that was kind of close. I find anyway with that sort of mode is it's just really boring if you don't have the ball, because the AI just don't are not urgent enough on the ball. You know, they're just not really that urgent enough. They just they try and get it to you, and then whenever you try and go through, you just can't do it. It's just like, you know, it does get a bit boring captain your country, because, you know, if you're playing as a striker, you're literally waiting for the game to play, you know, play for you. And most of the time you'll be waiting for like 80 or 90 minutes until something actually happens. Well, that wasn't that good, that cross. I literally can't defend on 2008, especially crosses from an opponent. Yeah, 2008 crossing on the Euro game is super overpowered. Like, super overpowered. You literally cross the ball into the box, and it's the only thing that stops you from scoring the goal is literally your player. Like, if he's good enough to header it in. And most of the time they will, but yeah, it's so exploitable. It's crazy. Oh man, I was hoping he'd pull away from this position. Guatemala glitch isn't exclusive to World Cup 2006. Happened to me on FIFA 06 a long time ago. Yeah, that glitch was pretty crazy though. It was pretty crazy. Joro? Oh man, Spain are just not giving up anything. Yeah, they did, Panini King, they did. Very unfortunate that they didn't win that game. Crossed in and caught by the keeper. Oh yeah, Eduardo on the Euro 2008 game is overpowered as anything. Don't get me wrong, Eduardo back in that time had insane potential, but yeah, no, he is so yeah, he is so overpowered. What's your favorite minnow in 2006? I like no! Oh no, that's a penalty? I didn't even press the X button. It was like an A button thing. Oh, it's a penalty to Spain. Oh man, that's BS. Okay, we're gonna have to try and save it. We're gonna have to try. No. Oh, no, man. David Villa. He could have ended everything. Oh, come on. That's BS. But my favorite minnow in 2006 is St. Kitts and Nevis. Yeah, I like that team on that game. Oh, come on! I tried to get round and I literally I didn't even press the X button to slide. I pressed the A button to get rid of the ball, and of course the player went down. And yeah, I'm doomed now. I'm actually doomed. I wish Eduardo's injury never happened. It was a horrible injury. It happened against Birmingham City, I think. Eduardo used to play. Well, he played for Arsenal, um, and yeah, I was so excited to see Eduardo play for Arsenal. Even though I'm not an Arsenal fan, um, I was so excited. But his time at Arsenal didn't last very long, sadly. I think we're gonna drop this one, and we're gonna lose here against Spain, sadly. Bogdani literally had like one good moment in this whole thing, and that was in the 4-0 thrashing of Chile. Fernando Torres is going to keep the ball, so we may as well just slide him out. Okay, once we boot this away, it'll be game over, pretty much. Surprised it hasn't ended yet. I'm not going to get the ball back. This is crazy, the extra time here. There we go. We lost against Spain, and Albania crash out in the round of 16. Also, the movement on 2008 feels really clunky sometimes. Some players move slower than literal turtles. Oh yeah, tell me about it. You're going to find out about it in my next run on it. Trust me. It was not a good one. Well, wasn't brilliant. Let's just say that. But did I qualify or not? You'll have to find out and see. Maybe I did it. You never know. But yeah, no, we lost here against against Spain with Albania. Not a good finish to this run, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's about what I expected, to be fair. So we're going to simulate this World Cup and see who wins, and then I probably will have to go off and have my dinner because it's been nearly 4 hours now. So yeah, I do apologize for the slightly shorter stream, but we've had a good run with Mali today. Mali was a really good run. I'm quite proud of that. And of course, you know, we've had a really good stream today. I'm just very hungry and I need my dinner. So who won? It was Portugal against South Africa? What the hell? And Holland beating Slovenia 4-3 in the third place playoff. Wow, Slovenia having a very good World Cup, but South Africa getting to the final against Portugal and only losing by 2-1. That's not bad from South Africa. That is not bad. Yeah. Bogdani got golden boot alongside Robin and Gilardino. So that's pretty good. So let's just continue and find out how it went down. So we lost against obviously we lost against Spain. Slovenia beat Ethiopia 1-0. And then Slovenia went on to beat Spain in the semi-finals. Portugal beat Argentina on penalties. Holland beat Brazil 3-2. And then we got South Africa and Slovenia having a 2-2 draw and going to penalties where South Africa won on penalties, and then Portugal thrashing Holland 5-1. Yeah, that's insane that Portugal did that, and then of course 2-1 against South Africa. Not bad, not bad, not a bad run at all here with Albania, and of course the World Cup had a almost insane finish as well. How many countries do you think you haven't played with across all games? At least one game. I haven't done many on 2014. I haven't done many, so I've made an effort to play that game more. But 2010, I reckon I've done most of them on 2010 now. 2010, I've been grinding 2010 for about uh I don't know, 3 years, 4 years or whatever. But yeah, yeah, South Africa getting to the World Cup final was pretty insane. That's pretty cool. So I am gonna leave it there for this stream. I'm sorry to the people that come in late and stuff, but I'm really hungry. I need my dinner. Very good run with Mali and an average run with Albania today. We beat Chile 4-0 though, and that was the highlight of that run. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this stream today. If you do, then obviously like it. Thank you to Papaya again for the donations and Patrick as well. Patrick donated earlier as well. So thank you so much for the donations and everything. Keep it loco as always. And I'll see you again next week for the next stream. And the next video will be either Saturday or Sunday, depending on how I feel. So yeah, take it easy, guys. See you later. And have a good evening or morning wherever you are. Thank you very much.